There we go. Loading in, loading in. I thought we'd just crack on with the stream. Hopefully you can hear me. Hey Gary, hey Ed. Ed coming in from Canada. Are you watching from Canada? Or are you watching us race virtually in Canada? I don't know. Stevie G, welcome. Gary, Steve Baker, Bill Jones, Zoo, Kate, Baz as well. Now, let me introduce the boys that we're racing with today. From Club 100s, Andrew Mather and David Whitehouse in the building.
Hello.
Yes, it's all working. Right, there we go. The sim is going to load for everyone now. And as you know, we're at Montreal for what I think is going to be a pretty brutal 3-hour VRS Endurance race because this is actually technically a street circuit or not, I don't know, but the walls are very, very close and there's nowhere really for cars to go other than back into the middle of the circuit.
Have you set this setup?
We're all registered. Team is registered, and race endurance setup is on the car.
Okay.
So what I might do is I might jump in with about 4 minutes to go and try and do a quali lap.
Yeah.
Just watching people smash into the wall of champions right now.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 35 Celsius.
Hopefully the stream is all good for everyone. Do let me know. We've got trading paints on, so we've got all the lovely liveries. Wow, so many people in the chat. Great to see everyone. Thanks B033, Alex T, Gary, Jurassic Jam, Bosworth as well.
Fastest lap for Carlson, 136.39.
Great to see quite a few of the GT Sport crew making your way across to iRacing tonight. I hope you're going to enjoy it. B033, what do you say about Zandvoort today? Well, it looked like a great day out, I have to say. I'm not sure the racing itself was that spectacular, but I've always been a fan of the Monaco Grand Prix, quite controversially, because I think it is about the spectacles. You see another big crunch out of the pits. I don't know what David and Andrew, what your thoughts are about Zandvoort today.
Similar, I think. Yeah, it was. There was a bit of strategy intrigue. I just think. Are we allowed spoilers? I'll just say the guy who won, in case you're a Channel 4 highlights person, if you are, stop listening now. Just a little bit too quick today, I think, for everybody else.
Yeah.
And a coded message in that fashion.
Personally, decent race. Nothing spectacular, nothing rubbish. A few overtakes. DRS still killing F1. I think we did actually see something today which is probably killing motorsport in general, in my opinion, which, for those who might not have seen the F3 race, Juan Manuel Correa made a move and got a penalty for it. He didn't actually touch anybody and technically forced somebody off the circuit because they decided they could drive around the outside of somebody. And he got a penalty for it, and it just doesn't make sense.
I have not seen said instance. I'm guessing it's one of those. Someone trying to stick it around the outside when really they should go, yeah, that's not going to be my corner. I'll live to fight for another day.
Yeah, what it was is down into Tarzan, Correa went for a move, had the biggest lockup you've ever seen in your entire life. I'm sure you'd hit the brakes at the start line and was still skidding by the time you got to the corner. And Nannini was on the outside, which says everything you need to know. And he just sort of drove off the track because he ran out of space, but he wasn't really alongside, so I don't see why Correa got a penalty. Things like that just drive drivers not to compete anymore, and that's why you see people just go, yeah,
push.
You're quicker than me, off you go.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we have probably a lot to say about the third place driver on Twitter I've seen at the moment, and some of it's unfair on him and some of it's his own doing.
What, in F1?
Yes.
Because of what he did at the end?
No, not just that, but what he did when a certain leader was catching him.
I think, chat, we need to agree. Are we doing spoilers or not spoilers? Because otherwise we're going to be talking in tongues a little bit.
Yeah, it might be a lot easier if we can actually. Have we got a vote button?
We can. I don't know if anyone. I think the mods can do polls, if I understand correctly. I'm going to jump out in case anyone wants to jump in, and I can jump back in a couple of minutes. So the car is in the pits. Why don't you both introduce yourself to anyone who's watching now who doesn't know who you are and your very impressive motorsport and virtual motorsport credentials?
Who's that then?
I was going to say, who's joining the lobby in a bit?
I'll go first for those who've not heard of me before. I'm Andrew, half of Double Dash Motorsport Media, a regular viewer of the stream, probably see me in chat quite a lot. Yeah, mostly commentator for Club 100 in real life and virtually, both on Gran Turismo Sport and here on iRacing. And yeah, started iRacing. Was one of those classic people. Started iRacing in the middle of lockdown 1, and I haven't really improved much since. So there we go. But I do enjoy it and enjoy the team aspect of it as well. And looking forward to this one tonight.
For myself, I am David. I've raced in many series from cheap 4-strokes. Started karting when I was at uni. Didn't think I'd ever race in a championship, and I can morally say I race in Club 100. I've been in the car for a few
Take care,
years.
there's a car approaching.
In terms of iRacing, started in February, so the Club 100 series. Got myself a setup. Took a nice cheap G29 on the board, and I've done okay at iRacing, not too bad. But I'm now a commentator with Apex Racing TV, and looking to follow Andrew into sort of commentary roles, even though he's damn sight better than me.
So there we go, chat. If you got any questions about any of that, including Club 100 karting or karting generally, it's a really good stream today to ask. Do let us know at the beginning of the stream as well if everything is okay in terms of the audio visuals, frame rate, and the audio levels for each of us and the car. I'm just going to do a couple of quali laps now. A couple of names I recognise in this lobby. And if you're joining us for the first time here today, the kind of, you know when you watch something on Netflix and they go, oh, this is what happened previously. Well, this is what happened previously. We were at Interlagos last week. I think, David, did I race with you on both days, Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, we went the first day, and our mechanic sort of cocked up the setup.
I put the wrong setup on. I put the Monaco setup on at Interlagos. That's what happened.
And then the second day, we didn't even make the start line before we had a crash.
I crashed before the start line
B31.
on the second day, so I think I'm going to be relinquished of starting in the rolling start today, whatever happens.
Just out of curiosity, does anybody recognise the name Dwayne Stoddart? That rings a bell.
I don't recognise a Dwayne Stoddart. There's many other Stoddarts over the years.
Yeah, this is Stoddart, not Stoddart.
So the only Dwayne I know is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I don't know. I just look at it and I think of he's done some karting against me at some point.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Big up Dave and Andrew in the chat. Nice.
On your left.
Oh,
Clear left.
so you do recognise Dwayne Stoddart? He is a real person that you race in karting?
I think so. I'm gonna.
Why don't you ping him a message?
I'll Facebook stalk him first. Make sure I don't look stupid.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
It'd be hard not to do that. Yeah, I've got 5 mutual friends with him. Yes, he's done. I think he's done like the UKC. Let's find out.
Please don't say it's in the last
Sector
2
2
years.
is
That's
not
going
the
to
date of the
really
pace.
bad.
Oh yeah, I think he has.
Oh, excellent.
Not the UKC, BRKC.
Ah, okay.
That indoor thingy.
Is that technically a Club
2
100
minutes
feeder
of fuel
series?
remaining.
Because you win a Club 100
No.
seat, don't you? Or is
No,
that BA1?
I'll be on the
which
pit lane.
is run on a January in one venue,
Yeah.
and the Dutch come over and win it.
22nd place. We're running on
You're
fumes, mate.
thinking
Come
of
into the pits at the end of this lap.
BIKC.
Box
Okay.
this lap.
Which is different to
One
the
on the team
BUKC.
sport. It's different to the BUKC and the BSKC and B anything else KC.
Got it. Oh,
Let's see if we
Dwayne has
realize.
messaged me. He said higher for 2022. Higher for 2022 question mark. Did that come to all of us or just me?
Must have come to you personally, because he's
Sector
probably
one
messaged
is
from me.
0.9
Because I
off the
put it
pace.
in, it would come up with our team, wouldn't it?
2 litres remaining.
So I've done a private message to him, but he's probably messaged back the team.
Oh heck. Where's the sniper going?
But I noticed a lot of people aren't bothered about spoilers.
Yeah, so chat has confirmed we are happy to just spoil away.
Right, so Latifi won it from pit lane.
Excellent
And-
drive.
Yeah. Now, what I was saying about earlier is a lot of people are criticising Bottas. One, for his defence against Verstappen,
1 litre remaining.
which we'll come back to, and
Yeah.
secondly, at the end of the race, where he decided, well, he got changed tyres and got told not to go for fastest lap, and did. I don't think it mattered, to be fair, because
No.
we're still going to pit Lewis anyway. But going back to the original point with him on, we'll start with first point and then we'll go
You're now
round. And then
2.7
the
off the
first
leader's
point was
pace.
that he didn't defend from Max when Max come to catch him. Now, Max was going to have DRS.
The leader's
If
just done a
Bottas had defended, he
135.00.
would have put Max would have gone on the racing line, kept his tyres all clean, and
And still
stalked
jumping.
away from the pair of them. There's no way he would have been able to defend with a DRS, so he may as well stay on the racing line, let Max get his tyres dirty, and then let Lewis pass at the earliest opportunity. Because he wasn't going to hold him back. So that's the first point.
Are we on sorry, Dave, are we on
Go on.
quali setup or race setup, Kireth?
At the moment, I left it in quali when I got out.
Ah, okay.
So, question from Zoo
Right.
in the chat: in Canada, is it best to have low downforce because of the long straight, or high downforce for the chicanes? Personally, for me, I would rather be really secure in the chicanes and lose a bit on the straights. But I suspect, like most games, or sim/games, if you can kind of get away with low downforce, it's better. I don't know what you guys think.
In general, as a setup choice for Montreal, it's generally a low downforce setup of big series because previous chicanes you can hold them off, you can block them off, they're not going to go anywhere. There's not really anywhere you're going to get a big
There's
run on
traffic behind.
somebody
Keep your wits about
with
you.
high downforce setup. So you've just got to concentrate on that big long
Right
straight
side.
towards the final corner.
Clear right.
I think that's generally the gist of it. But I can see why they'd go, oh, we're joining a race setup.
We'll let Andrew. Okay, Andrew stopped.
I was
you're
going to say, if we click
replaying.
race, will he just...
Yeah,
No,
it
I
could
th-
pull me across eventually at some point.
Okay, we'll crack on then to the race and see who we've got. Tyrone Alberts in here. I think we raced Tyrone Alberts last time round. In fact, there's a lot of names.
Yes.
Ivo Suarez. Ivo Suarez was really fast, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Reese Dix is not a name I remember from the past, but is a name I will remember for the future. And seems to be quite a few Lambos here, not as BMW centric as we saw last week. No Ferraris in the top 10, but
Oh, I thought you said Landos, not Lambos.
no Lambos. Sorry, no, not a swarm of Landos.
I was going to say they'll all be about 2 years old because they've only just... That name's only just become popular.
Yeah. Right, this is one of my favourite circuits, both to watch in F1.
Mm.
And when we did the Mazda round in the Club 100 Esports Series, it was a lot of fun. But in a Group 3, it kind of... And I've done it in F3 as well, actually, on iRacing. In a Group 3, I feel like you have to really wrestle it. It's quite intense. I'm going down to first gear for, I think it's turn 2, the right-hander at the beginning of the lap.
Yep.
And obviously first gear for the hairpin down the bottom of the circuit. So quite a lot of rotation there, and always a bit of a risk when you accelerate out in first gear that you spin up the tyres. Welcome everyone who's joining. You've just joined us in time for what is going to be qualifying, because there's a very short practice time here. The practice time is my loading time, essentially.
I
And
completely forgot to put live timing up.
we haven't talked about strategy or anything. Obviously, there's three of us, so we're going to do an hour each. I'm not fussed about the order. I think I'll probably qualify because I'm the only one who's done the quali setup. But I'm not fussed about order. We can kind of see how we feel. And after last week, we spoke a lot about the virtues of perhaps doing a pit start. So we'll see where we qualify and go from there. Well, I'm 90% in. 90% in, 10% out.
Likewise.
I think I'm in. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look who's in this lobby.
Oh yeah, let me showcase the stream. And if you are enjoying the stream, I hope this GIF is going to work. I've added the GIFs for the first time ever. This is our iRacing debut. We have GIFs on iRacing. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Justin Swafford.
What, the Swaffmeister?
He's the one who took us out last week at the start of the race.
I like how you remember that name.
I think it's because I live in Stafford and it says Swafford. Darius Racanusis.
Call Blimey Racing.
I haven't
They do
actually got
karting in the British 24-hour. Number 113 in our split. Where are we looking for the Spafford?
He is in. I'm just looking. Car 19.
Oh, okay.
So I've just seen it on the live time.
Yes.
The Whiskey Motorsport 2. Yeah, that was the team that we were keeping an eye on, who caught us and then sort of spun.
Gave the big oof.
Yes, not their fault. Much.
Right. Let me. I was trying to. Okay. Let me put a setup on.
Team Happy Life Factory UK.
Right. If you're watching at home, you can predict where we're going to come in qualifying, or if I'm going to bin it. Right. Quali setup is on. I'm going to jump out again and just double check up at Montreal. Yeah, Montreal Q1. Okay, qualify. My BB all the way to the back. And I think anything in the 37s here would be a good lap for me, I suspect. We'll see what we do.
Just to throw it out there, who started?
Zero.
We don't have that discussion yet.
Looks like you're clear on
Zero
the pit
preference
exit.
from me.
We've got 2 laps.
Yeah.
Let's get this
Not
done.
just
Likewise.
myself.
Let's see how the quali goes first.
Quite a few Americans have been split pilots.
Hey Dylan, we got the setup from VRS. Thanks Gary, appreciate it. I think it's a bit faster here to go deep, and then you get rotated quicker. I'm not certain though. And I don't know whether it's third or second into the last chicane. Second feels quite nice, but obviously
Depends how high the brakes go. If you're short shifting into third quite quickly, it's not much fun.
right. Try and get a banker in.
Thomas 11. Derek van der Merwe's in our split again. Obviously, going to Anne.
Okay, that's decent so far for me. It's a bit deeper than I wanted, but it seems to be okay in the delta. I'm pretty much neck with my best time. Oh, I gained. I'm 3/10 up on my all-time best right now, though it's ticking down. Took a shallower line. If I don't mess this up, this is going to be a 36.
That'll put you in the top 6 at the moment.
Yes.
Good lap.
Yes. Yes. All-time best.
So 136.5 at
P3.
P3.
That was
P3.
136.52.
The reason I can't watch.
Oh, bloody hell.
Slide through the first chicane.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a 10th down, so all to play for. I went too deepy last time. I'm
That's
going
a new fastest lap
try and go a bit
Molina,
earlier.
135.78.
Well, it's not letting me watch it.
I've gone too deep. I've gone too deep. Gone too deep. Off track. I think it might have been neck and neck. I'm very happy with that lap though.
That's good.
But we have to decide now about. I mean, if we're going to finish second row, if we're going to start second row,
I'd say start.
I feel you go with that. You should be in a comfortable enough area on the circuit to survive the first lap.
famous last words.
Sorry, I just realised why I
Touch
couldn't
wood.
watch you. I was still set as a commentator.
Okay.
Oh, you watching through SDK?
I've got it on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's looking good. P4, 1 row higher than last week.
Kireth, how do you feel about starting? Do you want to start?
I'm happy to. I don't have any preference. I'm happy to start, but if I start, I will try and.
The guy ahead's lap time is
I will try and take it easy. I really don't want
Yeah.
to put it in the wall. So if
No,
I'm
that's fine.
if
Yeah.
I'm letting people through gently on the straight, I'll do
I
that.
will put it this way: if you start and you have to cut turn 2 and take the X's, take them.
When you say
I've
cut
got
turn
what-
two, you mean go
what
on the
I'm-
grass?
No, but isn't there a tarmac bit at turn 1? On
There
the
is, but there's a
inside?
bit of grass before you actually get back on the
Yeah,
circuit.
but what I mean is, if you're taking it really easy and people are just sliding up the inside, take it and rejoin and worry about it later.
Okay.
I think the thing for me, Kireth, is that you've probably had a bit more practice with the setup and you know what your pace is like,
Yeah.
and you can
my
adjust accordingly.
yeah. Okay.
You are 3/10 off the front row.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
We'll ignore the pole, man.
Yeah. Quali's done in 50 seconds. Okay, let's do it
Ooh.
then.
Swafford isn't start. He hasn't qualified, so he's nowhere near us.
Hey, Demi. Hope you well. That reminds me, I should post this in Rory's Discord. Let anyone know that he's
Is
in
he?
Rory land.
Is he qualified now? Where is he? No, he hasn't qualified.
Maybe you saw what
That's
happened
good.
last time. The carnage he caused, frankly.
Yeah, he was avoiding an accident though. We'll let him off.
Yeah, true. I still think I could have avoided that, frankly.
P5 though. That's which side's that?
That's a very good question. 10 seconds to go.
It's all P6 now.
P6.
Wow.
Someone came in hot at the end there.
36.4. Only just. Still only 3/10 off second though.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Bear with me.
Right. Remember to change the setup.
Yeah.
Don't want to go in with 1 lap of fuel.
Hey, Mason, hope you're well. And Bill Jones in the house. Gary Chat gave me... Yeah, okay, so all the likes that flooded in there gave me the boost. Very nice. If you want to do the quad today, the only way to do the quad tonight is to like this stream, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and also subscribe to DDDM and DW Media. Then you've done the quad. Let us know if you've done the quad in chat. Has anyone actually done the quad already? Caleb, I spoke with Rory the other day. He's good. He's really busy. He's got 2 young kids to look after, and they are just absolutely dominating him.
I know somebody who has done the quad. I don't know if he's in there tonight, but our King's Lynn friend was watching all the channels in the week.
Gav Arman or Gav Ashman, I can't remember. Right,
Gav Jarman.
Right, I'm just checking. Montreal R1 Endurance 488 GT3.
50 seconds to start.
Yep, it's like a bit like SpaceX. This. I've got my relative up, which is
Mr. Maddock. It is 3 hours long. We're doing an hour each, roughly. Does anybody know if we've in a position that we've got? Trying to think now. What I was going to say. How long fuel will last?
Should be about 36, 37 laps.
Does that take us to the hour?
I'm basing that on 3 litres a lap.
Okay.
That's what I was doing the other night.
Does that take us to the hour?
Should do.
Where are we on track? Oh,
right hand side.
Oh yeah, so we're just going down the straight.
Down the casino straight.
P6. The track temp is 35 Celsius.
minutes.
So
with a bit of pit stop action, that should be an hour.
Perfect.
We need to follow car number 9 in the right lane.
Is it worth them relinquishing a position to get on left-hand side? If that makes sense. So I don't get put in the wall.
I think you'll be all right. So you've got a route to abandon.
It'll space out a little bit at the front as you come round the Wall of Champions chicane. That's what I've found in these so far. So
okay.
Guy behind you is quite close. So you might want to leave yourself a bit of space.
Yeah, I just hope we're all just sensible today, to be honest.
Get ready, mate. It's hammer time.
Am I clear on this front? You fuck.
Oh, come on.
Go, go, go.
hold your brakes.
That's alright, I got out.
You got it. Well done.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is somebody spinning us before we start?
Right, car feels okay. I think we got a 2x. We're now in 21st, so whatever.
Car left.
Doesn't matter, we're in the
Yeah.
race.
Still
Car on
there.
your left.
Thanks for the
Clear
calls, though.
left.
It's very helpful. Getting...
On your left. Clear left.
Right, I'll take it. I'll take it. 100%.
But I just messaged him politely.
Jesus Christ!
Clear left.
My
Left
guy.
side. Still there.
He's still there?
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
still
on
there
below.
on your left.
He feels very
Hold your line.
close.
Yeah,
he's
back-
alright.
He's on the opposite side of the
Hold your
track, he's
line.
alright.
Yeah, but he wants
Hold
to go
your
too
line.
wide through here, doesn't he?
Clear left.
Now he's backed out.
Alright, cool.
And now he's stuck with the car behind, so you've got plenty of space.
Nice.
I've got us as P18.
Presumably no real damage on the car. I mean, it feels fine. Hard to tell, but
Yeah, there'll be a bit of body work, won't there? So
steering, I think, is neutral.
Yeah, he said sorry to us.
Okay. It's just like, he just really can just
how
keep it
come
in his
I'm not
pants,
seeing these
basically.
things?
You may be not on the right radio transmitter, Dave.
Oh right, okay. How do I change the chat?
One sec. F10.
Yeah.
And
V17.
Yeah, get it off that.
All teams.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, got it.
Oh, spin ahead, I think. Yeah.
There's an incident in
Right.
turn 3.
Watch for the comeback.
Car left.
Hold on.
Oh,
Clear left.
bloody hell.
Single room. That's it.
That felt exceedingly close.
It was, but you were okay.
A few more positions, I think. 2 more positions there.
Yeah, peace. Yeah, just have a look. Live timing, P15.
Yep, let's try and I think we got the pace in this Lambo. Hey Zen, hope you well. We might need you for fuel calculations today. I feel like we've maybe getting a bit of karma back from last week. I don't know. A few lucky escapes.
Anyway, if we'd started 6th, we would have flown through, won the race by miles. This is more interesting.
I don't know where to try and overtake this guy. Maybe forget a good chicane here.
The leader has just done
get a chicane, but he could be slow in the chicane, so just watch out.
I think we have a bit more pace in this chap.
We've got time. Might be a touch far behind here. Not sure. I'd pull out just in case you're going to make the move. No, he's gone.
P15, stay calm, keep it smooth. You've just done a 140.44.
The Ferrari behind is definitely quicker than this Lambo, so we kind of need to get past him.
He's a 1000 IR with 2.29. So, yeah, pick your moment.
Understood?
Leader's doing 36.8s, but nobody else is anywhere near that.
He's gone very wide here. If I can get a good exit, I suppose.
Don't defend my guy.
Left side. Clear left.
Contact behind us.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice front now.
Alright.
Just on the point of subscribers, I'm on 199. So if I don't get
Behind
us
is now
100 by
1.4.
tonight, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, if you are 200, let us know. What do you win? Goldfish, something?
I don't know if I could afford a goldfish.
Thanks, Eesa. Thanks everyone in chat, I appreciate it. We're very lucky to be able to do what we
Wall
do
of
here.
Champions. It looks
Get
like
a nice
it's
meal
more-
out with Andrew.
Wall of Champions incident?
What?
Well, I was going to say Howard, but you can't send Howard. He's married now. He won't be allowed out of the house. And I'm going.
I'd just like to make it absolutely clear that David Whitehouse does not speak for Double Dash Motorsport Media in any comments on Howard Mitchell's availability.
P14. That's the fastest lap.
I wonder nobody gives me a commentary contract.
Do you mind letting me know what the guy ahead is doing? I've got-
Yeah. Samuel Yallop
41.
is...
40.1.
Yep.
Okay, oh nice. Okay, we should have a pace advantage
He
somewhere.
has quite a low safety rating though, so let's just keep an eye on him.
Everyone's going PB at the moment, obviously.
Yeah. I had significant flashbacks to Interlagos when I was facing the wrong way. Before the start line again. Why do people have to race like into the chicane? I do not get it.
Yeah, Zen says save 0.4 laps of in
The gap
one
in front is
stint to make
increasing.
an
It's
extra
now
lap.
about
Should be enough for a
2.7.
white flag.
Okay,
To be honest, we'll probably automatically save that anyway.
Zen is a accredited fuel whisperer. Thanks, Kyle. Hope you're well, Kyle. How did your endurance go? I think, in a way, it's worked out fairly nicely for us. I can see 8th place has dropped back quite a few positions. Something's happened to 8th.
8th on the grid, he's 6th.
So the guy who start. Okay, so maybe the guy who was 8th previous lap.
7th got mullered and
Okay.
is 49th and 2 laps down.
Okay.
Fastest lap. That lap time
Which is
was
the guy who crashed into us, actually,
138.63.
Oh, Matt. And the last lap you closed 1.5 seconds on yellow.
Okay. There's a big train up here, so they're going to be holding each other up.
Mainly gained in the first sector.
Okay.
I can see Derek van der Merwe can't decide whether to be in the lobby or not. It's like that last week. And at the front we've got a leader of 5.6, top 4 or 7.7 apart, so we're 12 seconds off 5th place.
Okay.
And the bunch in front of you is 4 seconds from 8th to 13th.
Okay. Alright, 2.5 behind him. Nice little gap behind as well, which I'm appreciating. Just, I don't know why, for the same for you, but my frame rate is like 80. So, if I could, I would have loaded less settings. Don't know if it's the same for you guys.
That's the fastest lap of the race.
Steve Baker, just head to DW Media. Should be there on YouTube. Don't search David Whitehouse because it comes up with everything about the White House.
And a guy with a trombone, apparently.
Also comes up with a guy, some book called Bed. So, yeah, always search DW Media instead.
Not catching as quick as I'd like it, actually.
200.
Nice.
Keep them coming in, guys.
Incident in the hairpin.
No, incident in the hairpin, mate. I will keep an eye on it for you.
Okay.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.2.
Instant clear.
Okay.
You're saying you're not closing up, but you're 4 attempts quick on that last lap and they're holding each other up. You'll catch it.
Okay, I thought he was 2.5 this time last lap, now he's 2.9 ahead.
No, last lap you did a 38.2, he did a 38.6.
Okay. Okay. Just keeping it in second at the moment. I think because the car's heavier, it gives me a bit of rev range to use.
Team Happy Life have 5 cars in this split. 6 cars in this split.
There's an incident in turn 4.
Something's happened ahead.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Okay, you've got a car off to
Yep.
driver's left. He's
Okay.
holding his Lambo. He's after the chicane. He's towed to the pits.
Okay. Thank you.
That should be a position gain.
Ah, I think somebody's already in that down.
I think if I can get in this slip range, I'll get a free
Yeah,
boost.
actually the guy at the back of that group is the quickest of all of that group.
Okay.
So, which will take you up to 9.
Are there any sectors where I'm particularly slower than them? If that's easy to tell.
Yeah, I'll just have a look now. No, not really. You're matching.
Okay.
You're slightly quicker in the first final sector actually.
Okay. Just
You're doing 40.6. They've done 40.9, 40.1s even.
yeah, I'm absolutely chucking it in the end. I feel like sector 1's probably not that strong, but long brace. Oh, overtake or something.
Yeah, Wallop's just gone past. Wolgamov. You set the exact same lap time as you gallop actually.
Okay.
So the driver ahead now is a 1137 iRacing driver, but he is very safe, 3.8.
Okay. Good to know.
You jinxed that now. Do not ever use the words, he's safe.
gap to Anderson behind is increasing. It's now 5.1 seconds.
Even though we've been in traffic, we're still only 20 seconds off the podium.
Okay.
So the pace, I think, is very equal in this whole lobby.
Looks like it.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 1.5 seconds.
I think we're back. I mean, there's a guy behind 31 off the pace. 36, 37, 39, 40, 41. So 40 seconds covering the top 20.
Okay, I think I'll get some slipstream benefit now.
Yep.
43rd is about to get lapped, but he's 20 seconds off the back of the pace. So yeah, 42nd isn't not even going to get lapped yet, which is surprising in this.
That lap time was 1:37.92. Great consistency. Keep them coming.
80 FPS like it's bad. I'm sitting here with 4.
Look after those
4
4.
minutes.
4 frames a minute.
So that's actually 0.06 frames per second.
Yeah, I think you need a new internet. At least.
Need a new GPU at that rate.
There's an incident in turn 7. You think
Or
it
a
might
quicker
be
mouse.
green?
Then run quicker. Oh, careful.
Brakes.
Yellow flag.
Brakes.
Not a lot you can do about that.
On your left, clear left.
There we go. Oh, what's happened there?
So we lost 1 position but gained 2, I think.
Net up. But we lost time.
Net 12. No, net 12.
Did I get much damage from that because we were connected
Yeah,
together?
you've got a bit of front end damage, mate.
We had a times 4 from it.
Jeff, pipe down in the ears. Your diffuser looks fine, but yeah, you've got a bit of bodywork damage.
I see on the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see. On my view, we haven't got a huge amount of those.
No
Bit
problem.
bent. That's about it.
Delta's not massively happy, but I think I slipped last lap, so I've lost maybe a 10th in the straight.
Let's put it this way, it's repairable.
Was there any more space for me on the? Should I have gone to the right there?
Yeah, maybe
Ah.
should have gone to the right, but it's one of them situations.
The gap to
Imagine
Anderson
you're
ahead is
on the point of
increasing.
spinning
It's
anyway,
now
so
1.5.
don't worry about it.
P12.
It looked like you might have been able to go a little bit more left to use a bit more grass, but yeah, it's done.
You're
Okay.
not the one who initiated the incident.
But P12.
Presumably he towed as quick as possible because you
Yeah.
have to wait till it starts rolling or something.
We got 9. We lost 9 seconds.
Okay, we could have been race ending. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Guy in front, Nordic Racing Green, 25th to 11th so far, so
okay,
it's quite rapid.
I'm only
So
2
that
tenths
will-
off my previous best lap in the session, so it can't be horrendous.
Well, his best is a 38.4, yours is a 37.9, so you are quicker than him.
Yeah, it looks
But
like a
obviously
lap car. ahead.
Everyone got held up, didn't they? They all got held up by the rolling Ferrari.
Yes.
So far, we have news from the fuel whisperer. Calculations put you will pit at 59.30 and run out of fuel at 2:59, which means you need 2 laps.
The guy in front is.
I think we're going to
Anderson.
be spending some time with some optionals, maybe 30 seconds or so. I don't know, as well. Obviously, you can't count on it, but
And England apparently 2-0 up. Please say Bamford scored. Lingard and Harry Kane. I didn't even know Kane was starting.
Probably come off the bench.
Yeah,
I'm on my list, isn't
they subbed Bamford. That screwed my bet up then. Imagine it's only 2-0 and it's Andorra.
You're reeling. Anderson in. The gap is 0.9.
No worries
pretty
then,
slow
because
through
I think
turn 1.
the stats machine will change once I get in the car. I'll probably run at a slightly slower pace, so
Yeah, I short shift a bit as well, so I'll save a bit. So.
What's the deal with the guy ahead, by the way? Has he moved up the grid or something? Because
Possibly, yeah.
okay, I feel like if I can, he's decent. He seems for my pace right
yeah,
now.
38.4 is his best lap time so far. So
That's
your
the fastest lap
ultimate
for
pace is better
Molina,
than his.
136.85.
I feel like that ultimate pace is not going to happen unless we fix the car.
Yeah.
It's all right. You were 5 tenths quicker on the last lap.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's going 15 positions from his starting spot.
Ah, okay. So he's a good driver for this split.
Let's put it this way: keep this up, and we're well in for a top 10.
Yeah, that would be a superb result, I think, for us. Get that.
You've just done a 138.66. Incident in turn 5. It looks like Solomon.
Solomon's got going again, whatever that was.
The other thing I find with this sort of damage, this is purely anecdotally, but when the car gets lighter, it has less of a proportionate effect, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So hopefully
Well, actually, this guy in front must have pace because he's just done a 37.9, half a second quicker than the car in front of him. So, following him isn't the worst thing in the world, right?
yeah. Had a bad it makes it there.
.8 seconds off the top 10.
8 seconds on top.
Solomon.
Okay, nice.
Solomon's dropped down from 7th to 10th and he's 13 seconds ahead. Not sure if he's got any damage.
The gap to Anderson ahead is increasing.
I think the
It's
best
now
thing about that
2.3.
instant was we didn't get round from behind. We had a bit of a gap behind us. Right, just settle back in.
Yeah, the leader's dominating this race. He's 10 seconds in the lead now.
That lap was a
And he's miles clear of
139.01.
qualifying.
I think if I drive really well, I could probably just about get back in a slip. I don't want to push it too hard, so I'm probably just gonna do what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, 39.0 last lap, so
And you
keep
know,
around that
he
area.
did wrongly as well. You've got a good gap behind you as well. 7 seconds now to Eric.
And that's growing.
I'll come back to that.
Yep.
The 2 back markers ahead of you on the relative, they are quite quick, so it looks like they've been in for some repairs, but are hassling the back of the next guy ahead who is for position.
We got Liuetenant who?
Mano and Kemper, they're 43rd and 48th.
So Kemper's 38.9, Lieutenant's 37.9. We do have drivers starting to hit. Weird.
This is gonna be a bit of a better lap. I'm trying to do the Club 100 thing when your cart's a little bit slower on the straights, just brake a bit later.
You've just done a
We're 5
138.36.
tenths quicker. 5 tenths quicker than the car. I'll be honest, the people above sort of 8th and 9th have a little bit more pace over us at the moment
Okay.
in terms of fastest laps. That 38.3 was good.
Good to know. Yeah, Sector 1 and Sector 2 I don't think are really that hampered. It's Sector 3 that Probably.
Yep.
The gap to
Not bad.
Anderson ahead is now 1.9 seconds. There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like it's Albert and Solomon.
Solomon again. Solomon again.
Yellow flag. Caught
Solomon.
Middle of a trap.
Molina
That's
is
Tyrone.
leading the race.
He's been on the radio a lot.
Right, further up the road, I'm just watching Kemper.
There's a bit of a
There's
party
group
here,
of 5.
chaps.
Yeah. There is Kemper who's a lap down, Dobos, Minute, Solomon, who I think may have a little bit of damage from his previous spin. Let's have a look at him and see what we can see.
They're all stuck behind Dirk. So expect Dirk to come back towards you, Kireth.
Cool. Solomon's in the pits.
He is indeed.
And P9 as well.
Yep.
I have to say, chaps, it's a lot of fun tonight. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, there's a little bit of damage to the front of Solomon's car. Watch him and see if he repairs it.
He-
Bit early for pit stop, isn't
I think he got involved in the incident up ahead. He's obviously got some form of damage.
P10 now, I believe, chaps.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
you
are
are correct. P9 now with Solomon coming in.
Ah. What, how,
I
the lap,
think we are actually still P10.
how the lap car's going to behave.
he? Solomon was P11 across the line.
Hoping we get this guy at the hairpin.
Stop Solomon.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Car right.
I'll
Clear
send him
right.
up.
Thank you.
Did you try and cut you up?
No, he let us through.
Oh, right.
Thank you for the new subs, guys. DDM is up to 471.
Ooh.
Thank you for your support. 3-0. 3-0 for us.
All the stats coming in. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
I'm still bang on 200. I don't mind, that's fine. Nobody wants to listen to me anyway. Solomon is still in the pits.
Solomon might have just thrown the dummy out the pram.
Well, he hasn't got any teammates to jump in the car by the looks of it. So we have now lapped him.
P9.
Car behind has now pitted.
Oh. Okay. And P7 was in the pits. Dylan Moore was in the pits.
Yeah.
Yes, he
oh,
was.
he was P7, so yeah.
Possibly tactical. I don't know if people are splitting the stops that way. It's a lot.
Last lap again, half a second quicker than Anderson.
Okay. The car's coming back now as it gets lighter, I think.
I think if there is repairs to take them.
Yeah, I would recommend for whoever's getting in, you get it all back on straight, I think.
But you've still got 34 minutes to go, so don't
Yeah.
worry.
If I had to put a rough finger on it, I'd say it's about maybe 3
The gap
tenths or
to
something.
Anderson ahead is now 1.8.
Second goal for Jesse Lingard.
What's the news of P7? Are they like well up the roads? It looks like P6 is well up the roads.
P7 is currently heading down to towards turn 3. He's got pitters. No, what we did. Oh, sorry, 7 and 8 are in turn 2
That
now.
lap was at 138.86.
What was that, 7 and 6? Yeah.
20 seconds to Michael Budd in 6th place, mate. 20 seconds.
Snap.
Lost 4 attempts in the final sector last time by the guy
Yeah.
for
So I'd say if that's like a 30-second repair, I'd yeah, definitely take it.
Incident in turn 8. It looks like Bud.
Just an update on our friend from last week.
Yep.
Mr. Squafford, 28, 1 lap down.
Looks like Dirk is he going side by side? What's going on with Dirk ahead? P7.
His pace is leisurely.
But he's scrapping with the back marker, presumably.
He is scrapping with back markers, but they are genuinely quicker than him.
Okay.
Your lap time was 1:38.51.
Back marker in 44.
Yeah, I'll just try and go the inside of him here. Oh no.
You're reeling. Anderson in. The gap's now 1.6.
Where's Sebastian when you need him?
Oh,
There's
the
an
turn!
incident in turn 6. We think it might
Well
be
avoided.
Anderson.
Let me through, please. I'm absolutely flashing him silly. Oh,
used
top man,
half
top
your
man, top
Car
man.
left.
As in turn 7. We think it might be Anderson.
Clear left.
Anderson, what car was Anderson in? It was Lambo, I think.
Audi.
Audi. Okay. So we're seeing a few of those MR spin off.
Somebody says eject car 21. Who's car 21?
Drama.
Car 21 is the one that we've just lapped.
Yeah.
Probably Stefan.
Right, next
Anyway.
stop, Dirk, I think. Back. That's where
Dirk,
we
I
were,
believe.
weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, 6.7.
Second quicker on
Last lap.
Okay. Is he
I'll see
39
what
then?
you are this time. It was 39.5 on the last lap.
Okay.
He's
This,
just at a 38.2.
yeah, this I might have been traffic. This is a slow one for me as well.
P8.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not going to do a Nico Rosberg right now, so I'll be back in a second.
I can only imagine the MR cars must be pretty horrible to those chicanes when they start to slide.
Yeah.
That chicane in the F3 is like so different because you're so low down. The
Yeah.
curbs come up to your almost eye level. So you have to go through a valley. Ooh, what's a long chicane?
So you pulled a heap of time there out of Dirk through what I call Kubica Avenue.
Okay. Right, I'm getting messages in chat saying we need to lift a bit, lift and coast. Very happy to do that into the last chicane.
Yep.
All it will do is settle the car into the chicane and make it easier for me. Thanks everyone in chat, hope you're enjoying it. It's a cracking race so far. People going side by side through turn 2 there I saw ahead as well.
Incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Kuna. The gap ahead is now 6.7.
Oh, it's intense. Okay, that was nice actually. I'll lift and coast again until I'm told not to.
Yep. You will have some squabbling back markers, including a JJ Watt. It's not the defensive end for the Arizona Cardinals, but they're probably going to come back towards you, and they're probably going to hold Dirk up as well.
Am I imagining things, or is David Kemper behind very quick?
He is very quick, but he's just having to sit on your rear bumper at the moment. He's not doing anything too silly, touch wood.
It's like he's in the Lamb. No, I don't know what he's actually.
Yeah, he's in the Lambo.
Okay.
Your lap time was a 1:38.76.
JJ Watt is passed. Oh, has been passed by Dirk and Yalop.
Okay.
Yalop's going to come back towards us.
The car is a lot nicer right now.
Yep. Yeah, tyres will be in their sweet spot on the Fezzet. Always does this.
Presumably changing tyres every stop.
Yes. Yes.
It's a little bit too deep there. Ooh. Pay attention. Come on. Thanks, then. Thanks, everyone in chat. I hope you're enjoying it. It's some of the most intense driving I've had, actually, recently. Trying to catch Dirk.
There's an incident in turn 3.
Yalop has only just come out the pit, so he's
Santos
probably
has
on
been
cold
disqualified.
tyres.
The gap in front has increased to 6.2.
Who's gone for the move here? Oh, God. Cut back. No.
On your right. Hold your line.
Come on, JJ Watt, let us go.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, it made me sweat. Fair enough.
Kemper just went for it.
Yeah.
You are still a lot quicker than Dirk,
Eighth place.
coming out of the chicane towards the hairpin.
Okay.
Yalop maybe let you through. You gained 6/10 on him out of the that traction zone.
Okay.
On your left. Clear left.
Good move, mate.
Have to
Really
bully him a
good.
bit there. Hey, James, help you out. Right.
The gap behind is
Clear
now
ran out.
7.4 seconds.
Yeah, next car on the
Amber.
roads.
Ooh, we're P8.
That's good. I'm just going to hop away for a sec.
Oh, car behind just spun, so
Nice.
there'll be the gap behind now. Well clear of the team behind.
Cool. Just trying to get Dirk now. Keep the car clean as well.
Don York's not very happy.
Kick off a little bit.
Let me see where he's meant to be. see what happened. Or was he pitted?
Who are we asking about?
Don York.
Hey, Alan. Right, it's then saying we need 0.3 laps. That should be fairly easy to get. A bit more lift and coast action.
Actually, I can't even see his name on here. He must be in the car.
Yeah, they heard you, don't
The
worry.
gap in front is now
From the street, that
8.0.
little noise was my daughter. She's very interested.
There's an
watching
incident
this at
in
the moment.
turn 6. It looks like Fernandez.
Can you let us know what's happened at turn 6 with Fernandez?
He's got going again. He's clear. He's going very slowly down the straight to the chicane by the bridge.
Yeah, he's crapping. He's crapping.
So just be careful when you catch him. I'll keep an eye on him now.
Cool.
He's just gone under the bridge, struggling through the corners. Just trying to let people by. He's on the right hand side going towards the hairpin.
Just got a break earlier there.
He's been out in the hairpin.
Oh, instant for Dirk. Dirk has dropped off a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but just
getting
all
held up by all this chaos ahead. He's just playing it safe, to be honest,
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay.
Which colour car is Dirk in?
He's in the he's a BMW that's passing the crippled one now.
Yeah.
We may not catch a crippled one. He might watch out because he'll head for the pits.
What on earth is going on ahead? Oh, that's Fernandez,
gonna-
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crippled
he's going to
car
head
is
for
now
the
directly
pits, so
ahead.
just watch out.
Ooh.
That has timed it nicely for us.
By the way, chaps, I just realised I've never ever done a pit entry here.
Yeah, you need to brake really early. The line is in the middle of the S into the pit lane.
Okay. I'll go take it super easy.
Yeah, I managed to get a 40-second penalty because I thought it was on the bit when once you've straightened up and you're in the lane, and yeah, I got a speeding and pit lane penalty.
Oh, Solomon's back out. Here.
So my daughter's just trying to eat my microphone.
Occupational hazard.
Well, I just said to her, say hello, and she started trying to eat it like an ice cream. Yeah, Al.
You're reeling this guy in.
just
The gap's
clear
now
up.
6.2 seconds.
We got touched into a spin at the Wall of Champions before the start, dropped to about 21st, crossed the line, got back up into currently 8th, had a car flip which we had to try and squeeze past, gave us a little bit of front end damage and a ×4, but that's not the problem now.
Oh, second gear exit, my bad.
So Dirk's having trouble with traffic again. You've dropped Kemper behind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're almost second quicker than Dirk.
Let's see where he lost all that time.
Is that trying to get past that car?
I think Mr. Sage.
Yeah, it's middle
seems-
sector.
Solomon was quick, right? Because Solomon was ahead of us.
He was, yep.
So it could be interesting, this.
Let me see what his lap times are.
He's
That
only
lap
just
was
come
at
back pit straight.
138.91. Sector 1 is
He's still
0.7
getting
off the
extended
pace.
at the moment.
Yeah, his last lap time was a 10-minute 13.
There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like it's Winter.
Winter and
Then
turn
Winter,
7, I'm hearing.
he's broadside across the track. Oh, there's been an incident. Just stay left as you come out. He's on the right hand side of the track.
Okay.
He's got going again now.
Incident in turn 8.
Ah,
I
it's
think
called
it might
Blimey
be
as well.
Bud.
Yeah. But that may have damaged. Oh, we've got another car just in front having a few issues. Mr. Bud, who is in 6th. Oh, who's right behind him? Yeah, 5th, 6th, 7th, all tripping up over each other at the moment. Yeah, Don York isn't happy, but I don't even know what car he's in.
Okay. Are we good on fuel now? We're still marginal. I think I need to save a little bit
Gaining
more.
on the guy in front. The gap is 6.0 seconds.
I'll count it as you come over the line next time, Kireth.
Okay.
Saying 10 laps till box.
Yeah, I think 9 now I've got.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 9. 9.1 estimated as we come over the line now.
Yeah, so just try and save a little bit more.
Give us a bit of margin.
Have you guys decided who's going to jump in next?
Shall I go in next?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Happy with that?
I've got the BB on 54.2, just so you know, so you can change it to wherever you want.
Okay, no.
Right, we've got a lot of traffic around us at the moment.
Yep.
1 second ahead, 1.9 ahead, 5.5 ahead. The core blowing me down 6th. Let's see what damage they have. Core blind me have damage to front end and damage to rear, so
There's BMWs all over the shop.
Yep.
just be careful. It's Solomon.
Left side.
Oh,
Yeah.
well done,
Fair
Solomon.
Fair
Clear
play
left.
Solomon there, because the guy had braked earlier than we both expected, and I was coming in hot, so. To try and deal with Sean now. Just flashed him now early, he's weaving a bit. Bloody hell, he brakes early.
Yeah, just be careful because Solomon's not too bothered.
Do you actually mind messaging this guy? Because
Yeah,
I
I've
feel like he's
messaged
going to be a problem one.
Messaged him.
Thanks.
happy little so.
Right side. Clear right.
So just
You're
kind
clear.
of dominating that.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Right,
So
your lap times. You're P7. 38.7 in front, 38.2, 38.3, 38.4.
The car
Okay.
behind is really new.
I can see
Gap is now
Winter on the
6.9.
relative now as well.
He's
Well,
quickly
we
new
know
into
Winter
turn 1.
has damage.
Is Dirt going to get stuck into him actually?
I think Bud
Has damage as well.
Okay. Woo! Nice. Hey Gav.
Alright,
Gav in
Gav.
the house.
Thank you for subscribing to everybody as well, Gav. We've seen you dotted around the streams this week, and great to see you tuning in.
It's doing the quad. Well done, Solomon, exactly. Man like Solomon. I think we're a lot better on fuel now.
Yeah, according to your stream,
Yeah,
we're looking at 7 laps with fuel,
yeah.
2 minutes 13
Ooh,
of a race.
lots of lap
remaining.
cars ahead or something.
7.2 on iRacing's version.
Must be lap cars
Somebody-
ahead, surely, not cars we're close to.
The leader. Oh, where's the leader going?
Is that just my timing?
I think it's just your timing.
Yeah,
Gap in
it's my
front is now
timing.
7.6.
So he fell down to like last. I was like, what?
Yeah, you've got one more lap car, and then you have clear air to Dirk.
Cool stuff. Just going to try and bring it home now. Cleanly for Andrew. Hey, Peep Daddy, hope you well.
As they both get past the lap runner, so you've got 2 cars to Dirk.
There's an incident in the hairpin.
Instance and hairpin, we'll check it out for you.
Cool.
Everyone looks clear, can't see anyone facing the wrong way.
Yeah, there is a pack of cars and a half over there, isn't there?
Just for your info, Dave,
Oh,
what
nice,
that
nice,
probably
nice,
was,
nice.
SDK
On your right.
Yeah.
will
Clear right.
drop somebody off the timing if iRacing as a sim is no longer drawing said car.
Got you.
So if you've got, say, 20 cars drawn at any one time, it'll draw the 10 in front of you and the 9 behind.
Just check my options and make sure I've got it down as.
I wouldn't turn it up too high though, because obviously the more cars you draw in, the more CPU you're asking.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, I can't even find it. There we go.
That was a 138.51.
Sebastian Vettel must be on it. I can't actually find out where I can increase it.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I think I did increase it the other day, to be fair.
Come on, turn in. I can just see Dirk actually.
Yeah, you're pulling him in 4.5.
Yeah, the effects of the damage are. We're dangerously close to actually hitting a PB race best lap now.
There we go. I should be on to draw all cars now.
Can your PC do that whilst you're driving, Dave?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. We'll find out. I'll turn it down before I go
Turn it
out.
down before we go back in.
Yeah. It should be able to.
My guy, what are we doing? Mr. AMG man.
Oh god.
Ah!
On your left.
Please stay left, mate. Steve.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, he's letting
The
you
gap
go.
in front is now 4.9 seconds.
It keeps saying we're P7 to me.
It's P8 on mine. You might be just, Andrew said you might be losing the leader.
No, it was Iris.
What's it called it? The spotter. Just trying to see if somebody's pitted.
Same story with the spotter.
Yeah, one of the reasons why my frame rate I think is low is because I do just try and draw everything. Right. Next car on the road is Dirk, apparently. He's got overtaken by the lap car. What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of been the story of his stint. He's just chilling.
Yeah, you are catching him at a rate of knots now.
Okay, I'm not going to do anything
Speed
silly trying to
sensible.
catch him for the end. Right, people in chat saying save a little bit more. I'll save a bit into the hairpin as well then. There we go.
For anyone new to iRacing, by the way, big tips being laid down now. What we saw with the car there, the 83 before, is quintessentially what you don't do when you're a driver being lapped. It's far better to be a little bit off the
Big
pace.
smoke!
Wall of champions. It looks
Okay.
like low.
Does someone try and pit? Is that ahead of us?
Yeah. Someone
Bud has pitted.
binned
Bud
it.
has pitted.
Okay.
So that is car 777 in 6th place. He is pitted.
They're not going to make it. They're going to have to do an extra stop, aren't they?
They are indeed.
P7.
So to finish the point, a little bit off the pace but predictable is far better than very fast or very slow and unpredictable.
Or blimey, getting held up at the moment.
Okay.
We are 8 seconds off the top 5.
Ooh, that was close to the wall.
Ah, good. Front end's coming in.
I lost it again.
Sent the tyres to the cliff.
Just to be clear,
The gap ahead is now
after that 8
3.3.
seconds, the next car is 32 clear. So we're
Okay.
looking at the top 5th place at the moment.
Okay.
I know we've got 3 hours to go, but 2
Yeah.
hours to go.
And we're going to take optionals. Probably going to do one more driver swap than a lot of other teams. We'll lose a couple of seconds there. But hopefully the car's good and we can just have some fun. Morton's saying Dirk might be fuel saving. Great shout, Morton, actually.
Could be. Yep.
Kemper's keeping the gap to you, about 5 seconds.
He was quicker at one stage, David. I
Yeah.
think.
His pace isn't bad.
Just looking at the situation we've got. Oh, is that somebody pitting? No. Top of the
That's
pitters
5
is
minutes of fuel
13,
left.
I think.
Yep.
I think he started from the pits. It says his pit lap was 0.
We've got a box in 3 laps, so
Okay, understood. I think
Cool,
everything
so-
is ticked.
Gary. I'll have a look at it now.
3, including the one that we're on, I think. So
Right,
you got,
so
well,
we'll
you got 2.8 in the moment. 2.8.
Taking tyres
Yes.
and full tank of fuel.
Yes, please.
Yep, we've got all that on. We could even have a windscreen tear off, would be nice.
Incident in turn 9. It looks like Winter.
Oh,
Winter!
car.
Winter's off!
Yeah, he's way off to the left. He'll be fine.
Cool, thanks.
There's a
He wasn't
position.
when I flicked to it.
Your thing a little bit behind.
Winter
Dave.
is reeling you in.
You
The
on
cap's
live?
now 3.6.
Yeah, I am on live, but I just went to, I flicked to him and he was like halfway across the track, and then obviously we weren't there yet. Just to check, we're just going past a little corner in the straight.
Yep, little kink.
Yeah,
Now,
where the big S's were.
your
Big
landing
lips.
pad.
Yeah.
2 more laps after this one, mate. 2 more laps.
Okay, understood.
Where the quirky little chicane was in 95.
Thanks everyone for the support. Do feel free to actually destroy that like button if you are enjoying the stream.
Winter.
Sure we can
behind
get
is
to
pitting.
the
gap
big
in
old
front
50
is now
likes, which is pretty
4.3.
big on iRacing stream.
B6. Sector
Apparently
1 is
England finished
0.7 off the
4-0.
pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
I'd say
Sector
that's
3
poor.
is
Yeah, probably under
6
par,
off
isn't
the
that?
pace. Very little fuel left. In
say
this
under
lap.
was about
Box
par
this
8.
lap.
So that came across a little bit brutal. Sorry, any Andorrans?
Saka scored the other one. Saka scores on Wembley returners, England thrash Andorra. Not really, it's 4-0.
Basically, yeah. Footballers paid £200,000 a week thrash a team that. Yeah.
Play once a month.
Yeah. Is the alternative. man.
Bale scored a hat-trick for Wales to beat Belarus 3-2.
Right, so to confirm, I'm not boxing this lap, boxing next lap.
Something going on in front. No, it must be just a thing. Yeah, it says on the black box we've got 1.4 laps.
Okay. Oh, thanks everyone for the 50 likes. Really appreciate that. That is pretty big for a little channel like this. Gonna go around one more time, hand over to Andrew.
I've just deployed the double like.
Whoa. You've given yourself an extra tenth there.
I have.
Right, Dirk is going long. I presume no one's going to go longer than this, though. Maybe.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, we're all good actually, I think.
Okay,
Gav
so
just asking how we all are.
yeah.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's
Careful.
Vandermooy. Yellow flag, keep your wits about
Left
you,
or
mate.
right? Left.
The leader,
Right.
Molina, is pitting. The gap in front is now 4.5.
I love how my crew chief pronounced that Vandermooy.
That's not AI. That he's actually recorded that, so maybe that is the way you say it.
Alan Vandermeer has never complained.
What, the Everton player?
2 litres remaining.
Well, no,
the
the
safety car driver.
driver, yeah.
There's an incident in turn 8. We think it might be Williamson.
Okay, lift early.
This car,
Yes.
slow car on the left-hand side.
Thanks, mate.
We think P5 has binned it in the hairpin.
P5
Sets
binned
is
it in the
now
hairpin, but I don't think he has.
No, he hasn't. Just watch this car, he is slow.
Yeah, he may be pitting as well, I don't know.
Boxy, boxy, box, box.
Yep.
1 litre
Really,
remaining.
Mr. Maffa?
Can you remember what board you brake at?
I basically treat the pit entry line as I need to have my speed off by here. So brake, 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 brake.
Where is it?
brake,
I
get the
see, I
speed
see, I
limiter
see, I
on.
see, I see,
Car
I
in front
see.
is
Give the tyre continued, so you've got no one behind
Pit
you,
lane
don't
speed
worry.
limit is 64 kilometres per hour.
Where's my guy? 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 Where's my
And we
guy?
are boxing with 3 other cars in front. Mr.
Where's my
Dirk
guy?
is
Where's my
Can
guy?
you see where our guy is, Dave?
Yeah, he's all the way at the end.
No.
It's a long ass pit lane here. I got him. I got him.
You got him.
Just after this car came up.
Good. Hixie missed his earlier.
I had 33 optionals. I say we take them.
Take.
Yep, I'm
You'll
happy with
enjoy
that.
it more. Oh, thanks, bro. That's some of the best spotting I think I've ever had. That was very, very helpful. I was really intense.
Fuel going in.
Gav has a feeling that Poland will flatten San Marino. I'd say 6-0. If it's not 6-0, there's an issue with Poland.
Driver swap time completed.
Cool.
The leader sets.
I guess
pitting.
it'll be about 25, maybe even 20 after the tyres are done, right, for the optionals.
Yep. Fuel in.
You'll enjoy it a lot more down the straight with that fix, I think, if it gets a few turns back. Thanks, everyone. I really enjoyed that. The support was great as well. I was properly involved, and I've only done about 10 laps practice for this, but I've really got into it. Working
We
out
are
Sector 1.
currently P15.
Okay. We're going to lose a couple here in the pits, I suspect, or
Yeah.
when it's all said and done, but that's fine. And let me just check. Yeah, I'm live.
The car behind is pitting.
So
20
Andy's
seconds.
yeah.
Speed limiter on.
I am watching down pit lane to see if anybody comes down.
Tyres out of interest. Front 66, rears 84,
Oh,
and it's 2:30 now, so it's not going to get warmer. So if we potentially could not change the rears, potentially.
Ortega is now in the lead.
how long you got? There we go. Nobody coming down pit lane. There's quite a few cars on track.
Car
just
approaching.
being
Watch your
passed.
mirrors.
On your inside. You clear.
I think the guy ahead of you is P2 in the race.
You're
So
out of
The
sync with me,
track
Dave.
temperature is falling. It's now
Okay.
33
I have got
Celsius.
live on.
are you just going into first chicane now, Andrew?
Out of chicane now.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
got you.
Pan is kink.
Yeah.
On the
no,
barrier.
Definitely in sync with you.
Thanks, Morton. El Neil, I like this track, but honestly, this is one of the most fun experiences I've had.
I believe we're out in P19,
Cool.
Copy that.
Right.
according to live timing.
Info coming in from the Fuel Whisperer. You will need to save each stint 1 extra lap more than you did Kireth to make the white flag. I suspect let's get a few laps in and then kind of see how things settle. We don't get the fuel overlay now. So we'll have to rely on information from Andrew, the driver.
Gents, I don't know if you can tap your microphones up by a tad.
Yep, my is it? Okay, yeah, I get it.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Give me a
The
sec.
car ahead's pitting now.
In fact, I'll bump it up in Discord.
I mean, I could just shout a bit
The leader,
louder.
Ortega, is pitting.
Bear with me. Yeah, no
That better?
Yeah, that's better.
Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits. The gap behind is now 15 seconds.
Oh, close
Come
behind
on, let's
is
put this hard work to good
Solomon.
Yeah,
use.
Solomon.
E14.
Let us know if you want us to break out comms, Tim.
Guy in front is the leader,
So,
so
we've got,
don't chase him.
Yeah, pig.
You okay? You okay? You're just running
Yeah,
wide. Yeah.
front tyres.
Solomon's going to run at you now.
Yeah, he's being sensible though.
Yeah. I say if he goes for it, it's not.
Yeah,
we
we'll
were
just let him
similar
go.
pace.
Back up to P11.
Are we happy chat with the overlays and everything? Is the frame rate smooth? Is the sound good? The car seems quite quiet here. Go to this view. Go get them, Andy, Gav Jarman says. Yes.
I'll give you a few laps till we update your pace.
Uh-huh.
I think it's on my bucket list to go here and watch an F1 race. I think that stand there on the inside of the hairpin would be a nice one.
Quite a few cars still in the pits, so we'll be.
Right, important question coming in from Zoo in the chat. Okay, important guidance needed from chat and Kireth. I've just started chatting to a new girl and things are going well. At what point do I tell her of my Kireth car iRacing streaming addiction? I think that guarantees you an extra base almost immediately, so don't delay. Just let her know.
I think you'd be married once you say that.
Yeah. And if this girl does actually have a YouTube account and does have a subscription to spare...
Incident in Wall of
And a
Champions.
like to give.
We think it might be Pedersen.
you're all okay ahead. I don't know what the incident was. Yeah, feel free to let us know, Z, how it's going, what you think your next steps are. We can try and offer some counsel.
Counsel. Car in front is stuck with the same driver, and he's.
That's interesting. Are they going to solo? Let me check.
The car in front of that has changed. Core Blimey has changed to Connor Botting.
Oh, Connor.
That doesn't sound good.
Incident in the hairpin. It looks like
Is he
it's
quick?
Tremblay.
Right, Tremblay.
No, I've never raced him in iRacing before.
Sounds like you've encountered him elsewhere in the Spear of Life.
Yeah, he is the CB of Core Blimey Racing.
Oh, the big dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously, we lost quite a bit with that hanging around.
So he says,
Okay. You'll tell her to smash the like button and hope for the best. Are we still on about YouTube?
yes.
Okay, that's all right then.
That last lap was a 138.68.
So I don't know if we're PG here.
In all serious things, all things considered, Z, if she actually is into iRacing streaming, absolute keeper. Because you can just chill out on the sofa, watch some iRacing streams together, order some pizza, have a few beers, absolute life. P13 now, Andrew. Making our way back up into the top 10.
Yeah, I think my P11 was a bit confusing.
And it looks like the road to Connor Botting is kind of like all the cars are bunched closer together, which is nice.
Some positive news, we're still only 3 seconds off the leader who we come out behind.
Yeah.
So the leader doesn't seem to have a huge amount of pace right now. Heavier car, obviously. Yeah,
Pulling
they've
away from the
changed
guy behind.
drivers.
The gap's now
So
14
Diego
seconds.
was running 36s, 37s.
Welcome, everyone.
I haven't seen a car there. And their new driver is running 38s, 39s. Obviously in traffic, but
Hey, Jules, and welcome back. I heard there was some drama in the Discord. You said you had to apologise for something in a race. What did you feel you had to apologise for? Because you're one of the cleanest drivers I know. No worries, Z. We're always here for you.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Car leaving the pits. Might actually be
P13,
quite interesting
you've
in
just
a
done
run.
a 138.82.
yeah, you won't be on.
Yeah, he's quite low down as well.
This queue of cars does have the leader in it still.
Yep. He's still on my relative.
There's an incident in turn 3.
Yeah, it's just
There's
him
a
going
slow car to the right.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to make way for everyone. So
Yeah, that's Happy Life USA.
Not necessarily the best thing to do, buddy. Just keep your
yeah, I go
speed
for it
up.
here. Go for it here, around the
Car
outside.
right.
Yeah,
Clear
nice.
right.
Fair play. I mean, it's difficult for him.
I'll
Is
let him know
Monsieur
that, thank you.
Tremblay? Can we get a like to number
On your right.
15, please?
Clear
Yeah.
right.
I will take care of that.
15.
Yep.
Okay, David's got it.
Where is he?
Just behind
He's
us.
Behind us, he's
Ah,
just
got
got me
him.
through.
Strength of field fifth. I don't know. My rating at the moment is about 2,000, the highest ever been. I think Dave is about 1,000 and Andrew maybe in the middle. So maybe we'll be
1,500, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
so
1100.
wherever that works out.
Well, 1475 to be exact.
Let's put it this way: I'm higher than I was when we raced last week and previously. So
Awesome. I did a meltdown during the stream and verbal in local language for 3 minutes straight. You should clip that, Wilson. That might get some views. You can get
mark it as a 16 plus though.
Yeah, exactly. Not for kids. And get the beep sense thing out because that makes it funnier. I should do one of those. You're holding pace really nicely with the leader here,
Lap
Andrew.
time was 140.16.
Yeah, just
trying to keep it nice and smooth.
Leader
Oh, what
39.
the flip was that behind me?
What, Tremblay?
Yeah.
I think that that lap car that came out is still causing a little bit of chaos, as Solomon's finding out.
I'm just looking at the live timing. 39.2 for the leader. Quickest ahead is second with 38.6.
Thank you.
You were doing a 40.1 last time out.
Zen, you are not on course with fuel. 37 laps each stint.
There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like Williamson.
Nice, just running outside. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Somebody in the hairpin. No, nothing in the hairpin. You were fine.
Yeah, it was the guy 2 ahead of me.
So I think, Andrew, if we can do a little bit of lift and coast action into I'm gonna say Deshicane, into the Wall of Champions.
Yep.
Although not lift and then hit the Wall of Champions.
The gap behind
just
is
to be
now
clear.
13 seconds.
Wofford's team are in the pits or out.
My heart bleeds.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, I
almost.
just pooed myself there. What the heck happened there?
I
What was
think he
Monsieur
decided-
Tremblay doing?
decided to pit.
Oh my!
I'm not sure if he decided to pit or
Sector
had
3
no
is
choice.
1.1 seconds off the pace.
We
Oh.
are the first
A
car
prayer in the
to be
chat,
lapped.
please.
We are the first car to be lapped.
No, that can't be right.
Get in,
Oh, you mean
front
the
tyres.
last-
Give me
okay.
some grip.
Yeah, we're like the last one. We're the first.
We are the
one on
leaders
the-
of those on the lap
Yeah.
down.
That's it. Andrew, your pace for your first 5 laps: 39.7, 38.6, 38.8, 40.1, 39.
What, did you drop a 37 in there?
No,
Nah.
38.6.
Oh.
It's the best.
Oh yeah, 38.6 this early on is very good. Just to give an indication, after my crunch, my fastest lap for ages was a 38.5, I think.
Those
So-
rear tyres do look decent. It's just whether to take that risk.
Nah, don't take the risk.
How much time would it save? If it's 10, that's time. If it's 5, that's not really time.
Point is
Is it?
if
And
those
it's
rears get
drivability of the
screwed,
car.
Yeah.
You're gaining on this
Am I
car.
spin?
The gap is 13 seconds. They're slow through turn 3.
that Josh Lowe seems to have decent pace in front.
Yeah, so bearing in mind that we lost 20 seconds in the pits fixing the optionals, I think that would
There's an
slot us
incident in
right in the top
Senna.
10.
It looks like
Then,
Solomon.
I'm
incident.
checking it out. It's all okay. Nothing to worry about. It's Solomon.
Yeah, he's got to go in. He's got to go in.
B13.
Seeing too much of Solomon. Tremblay out of the pits. Your best friend.
Oh, it's a different Tremblay now.
Oh, the,
Felix Antoine.
Tremblay
same
brothers. Morton says if you hit the
Tempted
wall
to
hard
message
enough.
him and say, our driver just soiled himself.
With that
Please don't do
move.
that again.
I'm not sure how we'll take that though.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you went broadcast mode there a little bit. Yeah, I have him here, I think.
Left side.
Just don't do a
Clear left.
Fernando.
What did Fernando do?
That's why I'm curious.
Yeah, Gav, tell us more.
Do you mean a Nico where he sort of pees himself?
Oh, all racing drivers do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why people were shocked by that.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
Twitter went
quite a
wild on
common
it.
thing. Yeah, that's happened for years.
I mean, how many people would do, say, Le Mans, fill up with water, and then... Because we had this discussion on WhatsApp, didn't we? And you have to get it out, because if you have an accident with a full bladder...
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard about that. It sounds very unpleasant.
I think it's... Because of where the belts are, I think it can happen. It's going to have to be like a Robert Kubica-style accident, but... Yeah,
There's an
I
incident
think
in
you
Wall
probably
of Champions.
anyway.
Looks like
It's okay.
what?
It's all okay. It's all okay. You just got a slow Lambo on the home straight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen to us when we did the what was it? Daytona 24 Hours. Sam was on the radio saying he was struggling, and I was next and after Sam. I think he was just messing with me. But I was concerned. I do sit on an insert, luckily, so I would be slightly.
Is my fuel saving good?
I think I can't. I don't know.
You got 29 laps to go into iRacing.
Gary with the trifecta like. Thank you so much, Gary. Smashing that like button for the boys. Welcome to the stream.
202. Yay! You need 85 litres right now. How much is it right now?
85 exactly.
I don't know.
84,
I'm on gallons.
84.8.
Can I change it?
Yes.
So you got the intel on screen now, Zen.
Let's have a look.
Oh, right. This blue car was one that was slow.
It's
World
JJ
Champions.
Watt again.
What, the Arizona Cardinals tight end? Might be opportunity here. Yep.
Car left.
I'll ping him a
Clear
message.
left.
I'll just slide into his DMs.
So is that a yay or nay for fuel?
Awaiting response from chats.
Okie doke.
I'm just working out where I can change it so that I'm on litres.
Gav, when he was in the Renault in F1 the first time, he hit his back tyre of the
There's a
wall
car
at turn
exiting the
2
pits. Heads up.
and destroyed the suspension back in 2006. I don't remember that.
At turn 2?
That was a 139.34.
I'm not sure why, but
dude?
Tre-
At Montreal?
Tremblay came out of the pits again, I think.
Oh, he did it in turn 3, I believe. In the first chicane.
He gave you the entire outside after you blew the corner.
Okay, every time Zen speaks, we need more fuel.
Gary, I know in NASCAR that most drivers wear adult pull-ups after the Tony Stewart incident. What was the Tony Stewart incident? Sounds a bit like a Tom Clancy thriller.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
Well, to
Tony
be honest, if
Stewart
Tony
incident.
Stewart was going to come up to you and try and punch you, I think I would be wearing a nappy. He's a big chap.
He's a big boy.
Right, slightly quizzical wang on Joshua Low ahead. He is down 32 positions, so he qualified very high up.
Clear
Let me
left.
go in
Okay,
a
no-
bit of a way.
I'll let him know, thanks.
On your left. Clear left.
You are clear, though.
Yeah. It's a Monsieur Tremblay again.
Yeah, we all just live in a Tremblay universe, it turns out.
Let me see if he's at... Where does it say he's from?
So, message from Zen is actually we need 1.5 more litres saved to
Ooh,
make the
okay.
whole lap. Let me-
Actually... Go on, sorry.
No, I wasn't saying anything of note.
I was just going to say, where do you think Tremblay is from?
I'm going to go...
Quebec. He's here in
The guy
Montreal. It's
behind's
got to be
catching. The
Quebec.
gap's now 10 seconds.
He is. He's Canadian.
Okay, I was going to say like French Pacific Islands. That was way off.
Yeah, well, French
That's good
Canadians all the
consistency.
same,
Keep it
isn't
up.
You know, let's hope they haven't got as big a gobs as Jacques Villeneuve, but yeah, that's just put me out of ever being on the race.
Yeah, we'll edit that out of the as live replay.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think they're going to ask me to go that often.
Car right.
Whoa!
Clear right.
2 or 3. Yeah, Gav, I believe it was it shows my age.
Right, Zen saying at 1 minute. I'm stupid. At 1 hour 40 remaining, we need 76.2 litres. So we'll see what happens then?
Got 78 at the moment.
Okay. Zen basically
Damn.
works off spreadsheets. He has like a grid that lets you know exactly what fuel you need each at a certain point in the race. I'm explaining that very badly. We could be look. It looks like Strat is difficult in this race. It looks like it's difficult to get to the hour. So good job VRS Endurance again for making it on that knife edge. We could be better on Strat than drivers ahead of us.
Yep.
In fact, we could be artificially quite a few places down already from those people that pitted about half an hour in, if you remember. So
Yeah.
see what happens.
Gab, you say it shows your
Turn four.
age.
26.7 over the line.
Vandermeer.
Okay.
Car right.
Vandermeer's off again, apparently.
Clear right.
Oh, Dave, trying to get solution traffic.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Andrew, in this whole stint so far, you've only lost 8 seconds to the leader, and the leader was
flag.
Yellow
absolutely
flag,
rapid.
yellow flag.
Checking it out. Stay left, someone in the wall.
Got it.
Stay left, stay left, stay left. Nice. I think it is our friend.
I think he's done the same again. He was in exactly the same position last time.
Must be the magnets.
Them damn concrete magnets.
Somebody have a look at turn 9.
Morton saying Zen is the rain man of iRacing, and John Shaw saying Andrew driving solid. It's good to see. Yes. Aiming for a P10. That's the kind of that would be a great result for us considering the debacle at Interlagos twice.
Yeah, Gav. To make us all feel old, how old are you then? If it means you don't remember. Were you about 1 when it happened?
Right. Zachary Stenhagen is up 19 positions in the race, so let me just check out what his lap times are.
Den Hagen, 41.4 last time.
Wall of Champions.
Wall of Champions incidents.
Yep, but it's okay. Nothing to worry about now.
No, all clear.
Stenhagen hasn't done lower than a 41. Stenhagen is slow.
Car in front is in turn 1 now.
Okay.
So it's not too far behind.
We need 76 right now. I think we're low on fuel. Right, so then to be clear, I think we went over the line with 25 laps remaining.
Take the right side.
Do we need to get 26? Is that kind of what we need to do?
No,
Ooh, that might be a
Fastest
penalty.
lap for more.
we've got loads in the bank.
136.78.
Gav is the same age as me. Yeah, out of Kireth's tank we got 35 laps before we pitted. Andrew has done 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 laps so far, and he's got about 25 laps remaining on the tank.
Ooh, Stenhagen.
That's-
Okay, so we need to get an extra lap. So
Sounds like we've already got it. Because Andrew's done 10, 11 laps, and he's got
The gap behind is now
24 remaining.
7.7
That's
seconds.
36.
Left side.
And he took over on lap 36.
Hold your line. Clear
He
left.
must be about halfway there. If it's 1 lap in the whole race.
I don't know.
Zen, I will give you a readout of my fuel when I go over start finish next time round.
Right, Gary's saying 3 short, but I do remember Gary. I think it was at Charlotte. We didn't quite get it right. So let's.
Zen, here's your number. 70.7.
There's an incident in turn 5.
70.7.
I'm checking out ahead of you.
This feels like Formula E.
Does a bit.
Shouting out numbers as we cross the line.
Right, you've got an unruly pack ahead, but you're about 10 seconds behind, I'd say.
There's an incident in turn 8.
Checking it
Turn
out.
8.
Checking it out. Looks okay. I think it's just Solomon going slowly. Yeah, pace is really good. The leader hasn't gained any time on you. So you're doing pace basically just slightly off the leader.
Hang on, did Mr. Van der Merwe just say, can we all calm down, yet he spun off twice?
P5 is pitted,
There you go.
so they're way out of sync.
Go, Andrew.
Is that Van der Merwe on the airwaves now?
Yeah, he's now 29th.
Okay. Right, Zen saying that's good for 36 minutes, so you are 1 lap short to make the full hour. Right, given that there's, I don't know, so there's 36 minutes remaining in the stint. I suspect, Andrew, we should try and I think the car burns less fuel as it gets lighter. Hey, Michael Preston in the house.
Michael P.
A man
Much
who
are
knows
you
a thing or
saving
two
at the
about
moment?
VRS Endurance.
Oh,
Well-
none at all. I'm chasing lap time. Lol.
To be honest, we're saving a lot of time because I'm not in the car.
I would consider, from where I was learning in Iceland, I'd consider staving into the hairpin and into Wall of Champions chicane.
Andrew, that was a PB last time by.
I know.
Andrew, this is James. Can you abort the fastest lap, please? We need to save fuel.
Oh, I haven't got my Valtteri Bottas buttons set up.
But you put me on
Who would
soft
make it
tyres
third?
with 3 laps to go.
Will look like a crash ahead, I think I saw.
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, what?
777.
Ah,
What are
not
you
me.
doing? You straight dumped us your track.
What are you doing?
Happy Life Factory USA. You need to get back on Minecraft. That's
That was
garbage.
very chatty. Yeah.
Now, if you look down the straight here, Andrew, you'll see just the
It's always
apocalypse
Happy Life Factory.
happening.
The gap behind is now 6.9.
Oh my! Is
The
that all behind me?
777 is an absolute weapon. Andrew Hewitt, watch out for him. He straight just dumped us. We cleaned us out with chicane. Watch out for him.
Andrew Hewitt. Let's see where he is.
Mr. Hewitt, where are you?
Miles
Oh,
back,
yeah,
I
and
think.
he's a really slow guy that's just trying to avoid everyone.
777 34th. Moving 41s.
That lap time was 1:38.
He does have
UPB.
He does have on the back of his car red warning triangle saying brake check incoming, which
Oh heck!
yeah doesn't look good in like a post-crash investigation. Oh, he's really bad. In fact, we have to.
Where is he?
No offense, Andrew. He's just going over start line
Landing
now.
on the car in front.
But-
Gap's
Everything
now
was going now.
6.1 seconds.
He's the kind of like dangerously strange
Dangerously
lines.
slow.
Yeah. Like-
Update on lap chart. We're less than 6 seconds behind the car in front. And we're two,
Just wait till
two
they
seconds
Oh, he's
get
crashed-
in the
he's
top
crashed
five
into
and all 4
Van der
cars
Merwe.
decide to start blocking and trying to wreck everybody.
How far ahead is this?
It's behind you, I think.
Excellent.
There's a slow car on the left out of a chicane.
Got him.
Not sure how slow. No, he's back up to speed now, it looks like. He's the third one of them 3.
Right. Right, welcome to the boys here. These are all lap cars, I believe.
They are indeed.
And scrabbling for position as well.
Zen, at the line, I will let you know the laps estimated.
I'll give you a fuel readout then.
Superb. Hoping some of these guys pit.
You go first on the fuel readout.
Zen, your number is going to be 61.6.
Your lap time was at
So that's
1:39.36.
61.6 litres and 20.3 laps.
Right. Good luck. Right, I'll give you some intel from Mr. VRS Endurance, Michael Preston later.
mate. Ah, yeah. Get out of
Clear
the way.
left.
Good avoiding action there.
On your left.
Yeah, crack on.
Clear
You got him.
left.
Clear.
Thank you.
So the information from Mr. Preston is you can save about 0.2
There's an
litres a
incident
lap.
in. Turn
Sorry,
8.
mate.
Yeah, I'm checking. I'm
Jeff
checking.
keeps chatting in my ear. Say
Um,
again.
you can save about 0.2 litres per lap if you lift at 5 board for final chicane and 4 board for the hairpin, if that helps.
Confirm that was 5 on the final chicane, 4 on the hairpin.
Yes. And
There
Zen,
you go.
Zen saying that we are making good progress. Say 0.7 laps and we are good. Personally, I was lifting at just for the 3 board going into the last chicane and braking at my usual place.
Okie doke.
Just about getting in that different rhythm. I think we
Okay,
might gain a position here.
Car behind, car 987.
4.4 behind and running at 39.0.
Yeah, but when do they? Bear with me.
Okay, Corey, pass on my right.
Zen,
Pass on my right, Corey.
58.7.
Actually, the car behind pitted on lap 25. So
Yeah,
hopefully we'll pit.
They're not good for. Yeah, they've got a light car now and they're not good on strats. So just they are not our concern.
Yeah. If they get to you, then
Let him go.
Yeah.
Also, he's the only driver who's been in the car yet.
Okie doke.
It's an exciting race, everyone.
I'm loving the little chat in the bottom.
Of my thing.
No,
Yeah, that's
on,
not PG.
on iRacing.
Oh yeah. So whoops.
Mr. Clark is still
The
not
gap
happy
behind
at
is now
Andrew.
4.6.
I've now been demonetized. Right, Jan Pedersen was the Audi that was, I think, overtook us when we had the upside down Ferrari, so he
He's
was
got a
fast.
bent wang.
Yep. Probably going to get overtaken here. He might be deficient on the straights. He is. I know we've got a few. Bear with me.
Come on, Jan.
On your left. Clear left.
Yeah, he's backed out nice. You know, we've got a few Danes in the chat, Morton and Kay. So that was a Danish
Big
driver.
up the Dane train.
Yep.
They've got a
Indeed.
very nice driver coming through the field. It'll be an F1 before
That
you know
lap was
it.
a 138.81.
It's a very good lap. Next up, we've got Gron and then Scarlett Zanoni in between us and the next and P12.
55.4. Zen, 55.4.
Fafnir saying, feel like we're set for a thrilling last few laps there. I completely agree, Fafnir.
What, just to make sure we can make the end?
Yeah, partly, at least. Looks like we're doing a good job with the fuel now.
Yeah, 18.8 on the laps remaining.
It's all clicking off in chat, as you may be seeing with the 777 car, 777, so we'll keep you updated on that. Plug the stream again.
Oh, is this the 777 ahead of me?
Yes, no, it isn't. I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
a 24.
So
Right
it's
side.
117 ahead of me.
Clear
Thank
right.
you very much.
Can we send thanks to 24?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd put a cheeky plug in there, so because the chat's quite active. You got to, you know. Right, P12 in the pits, so I think we're going to gain another position here.
Zen, 52.7. 52.7.
P12. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, Morton, it's that Audi, but they didn't hit us. It was a huge mess up, and anyway, it is what it is.
I'm ready to send a message if they're sensible.
I think they are the sister car of the 777.
Left side.
That is not sensible.
Hold
Yeah,
your line.
hang it,
Terrible
hang
way.
it.
Clear left.
You got
Sorry
it,
to
you got
say
it.
it. Terrible way of letting somebody through.
No, thank you, going out to them.
No,
Oh.
that was rubbish.
Wow. Welcome on new to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the iRacing this evening. It's a
Right,
very
I'm just going to get
tasty
my head
race.
down and get away from this guy, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.2 to the next guy.
Thank you. And that's for position, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're running, even with that traffic, half a second quicker.
And P10 is only 11 seconds up the road.
Little by Frank.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 3.4 seconds.
Still kicking off in the chat.
Yeah.
No one has responded, so they're joining the stream, but they're unhappy about the wrecking.
To be clear, the car in front pitted on lap 37, so went a lap longer than us. But they do
car
have a
rejoining in
slower
front.
driver in.
10:49.7.
Is that P13 car been in the pits quite a while? I'm not sure. Anyway, anyone pitting now is not good on strat. I suspect what they're doing is they're doing a driver swap halfway through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very tidy so far. I mean,
You're reeling this
to not
car
put it in the wall here, I
gap's
think, is
now
difficult in
5.8
itself.
Oh,
So
don't
seconds.
say that,
He's
Kireth.
slow through.
I've
turn
said it
3.
now. Yeah, let us know in the chat. We've got 40 people watching. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Let us know in the chat where you think we're going to finish. It's quite. I'll do mine in. I'll write my number in the chat.
Just to give a little bit of an update on the race as a whole, leader is ahead by 31 seconds, top 8 on the lead lap.
I did Control P. I was about to print the YouTube chat. Right, what's up with Mr. Platt? Mr. Platt is just gone in. They've done a really weird race. The previous driver was in for 8 laps, came out, and Dylan's been in for 1 lap. So something weird is going on with the drivers ahead. He hasn't set a rep since that time yet. So watch out for this guy. And the car's bashed
Michael, I'll
up.
let you pass in the back straight. Faster.
Right, I think
Sorry.
predictions coming in.
Do you girls like PM each other or something?
Ready to message him if needed.
Ooh,
46.5.
some bold predictions coming in the chat.
P3, P5, P8, P6, P5.
Oh, I think you'll catch this guy fairly rapidly. I suspect they'll be a bit slower on the straight.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
Zen, we need 16 laps estimated now. I will check. 15.2.
0.6 short then.
Yeah, but I think the travel is in the right direction.
No one in the hairpin, don't worry.
Didn't even get a call.
Okay.
Well, let's see how much we can pull on Dylan down here.
I have just asked if he can make it easy.
Oh yeah, he's not good down the straight, is he, at all? In fact,
He might be letting you go here.
Car left. Clear left.
superb move.
Yeah, that's worth a thanks. That he made that fairly straightforward.
Yeah, who was that? 226.
Yeah, I think we're about 0.5 short. I think we're bringing it back.
Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
Let's just watch out when Sky Williamson comes back on track, because he or she seems to be just windmilling in the in-game chat. So
Our behind is 20 seconds back.
Okay.
That's positional.
I may plug. I might just try and plug the stream again. This is the busiest in-game chat I've ever seen. This is like old school MSN.
Go right, go right, go right.
I'm not sure what Andrew was laughing at.
It's the busiest chat ever. It really is.
By the way, we are catching on P10, who's now 7 seconds behind. Last time I checked, he was about 10. So.
Justin, I'll let you pass now.
Oh, Ray says hi, Kireth Canary viewers. Hello. Right, Zen says just aim for rounding up the lap. Yeah, that makes sense. So.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.5. P12. You've just done a 138.16.
Car 11. If it doesn't look like he'll make it easy, I'll message him.
Just give him a minute.
Yeah.
Incident in turn 6.
Turn
You think
6.
It might be
Checking it out.
Rushianitsky?
Someone's in the middle. Stay
There's an
right.
incident in
Right.
turn
Right.
7.
Right.
On the
Right.
left,
Right.
on the track.
Rushianitsky.
On the grass. Still on the
Got
left.
him. Got him.
Oh.
It's the guy. Yeah.
To go Lamborghini with the yellow stripe.
On your right.
Thank you.
Oh, it's
Clear right.
top guy Vitias. I'll PM him. Could have made that horrendous. A really good lap last time, 30.1. .38.1, by the way, is just a tenth slower than our fast lap of the race. That is a scintillating pace. It's all kicking off in the chat, everyone.
Right, we were quicker than everybody up to 5th place last time by.
Nice.
And when I say quicker, I mean a second and a half.
Yeah, we that could have been messy, but we've done okay. We're about to put another lap on P18, so this. Ooh.
Hold up,
Take
mate.
the left side and into this turn.
Lambert's all over.
Gav saying you're doing awesome, Andy, mate. Yeah, it was a superb drive. Trying to hustle down that top 10 again.
Take the right side.
That wasn't meant to go there.
In a way, it's kind of appropriate for that conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't meant to go there.
Yeah, he's really not making this easy.
Yeah, I've asked him.
Yeah, just leave him to it now.
Problem is, when you
His
ask
pace
somebody,
isn't horrendous.
Let me just double check what he's doing.
no, when you ask somebody, you never know how they'll react, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, this
I mean,
this
he's gonna
guy.
comply.
This guy's a teammate of the team that were one place behind us, Liuetenant. He's done a 145, a 138, 150, so quick, but
Yeah, the 50
Messy.
was a spin.
yeah. So 2 slow laps and a quick lap.
Yeah, just leave him to it, guys.
But
Yeah.
good news, he's pulling us up to
Exactly.
11 plates.
Yeah, he is actually doing a bit of a job for us at the
There's a
minute,
car
so leave
leaving
him
the
to it.
pits. You're gaining on this car. The gap is 1.4 seconds. They're slower than us through turn 3. Your lap time was
coming out pits,
139.33.
Yeah, you're okay, you're okay. Yeah, he's going to have a crack at Mark.
Yep.
Yeah, like I suspected, this team spent quite a while in the pits. And right, is that the mythical 777? No, it's a 333, but they are a sister car of the 777.
Okay.
Then have we improved? We'll check next time we go over the.
Let me go.
Oh, top guy.
Don't thank him though, because he
No, it
way
took
too
him a
long
while.
over that.
Go.
Oh, nice
I'll be
line.
back in a minute.
Cool stuff. Yeah, pace of P7 was a 140.2. Just went over the line.
There's an incident in Senna. It
Senna,
looks like.
I'm just
in
checking.
Cyrus.
I'm checking. It's all okay. Nothing happening. Okay. Okay, someone has towed, so it's all fine. Over the line, just a little bit over the line, but fuel-wise, we are looking at 10.6. So I think we're gaining 0.1 every lap or so. So I think at this rate we're going to be okay. I feel like we're going to get there then. Even on the last lap, we can do a bit more if we want to just eke it out as well.
Hey, downforce.
Right, this is a on-track overtake, so he's not obliged to let us through.
Right side. Clear right.
Fair play, Dave. Feel free to take your time here because it's been a long time winding him in. I think it's time, chat. I think it's time.
I am back on.
I guess I got. That's where we are.
Come on, V8 turbo. No, sorry, V6 in this.
Ooh, it was close there. So last time round, and so yeah, fuel is at this rate I think we're good. 9.7 in the line, I think we'll make it. And last lap he did a 39.1, which is not atrocious pace. I think you've got a bit more locker, but
Got to pick me moment.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Welcome if you're new to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're new to iRacing as well, let us know if you've got any questions. Ooh, yes. Ooh, he's defensive, okay. Yeah, smart. It's alright. Not much you can do if you slide up the inside here because it's such a long braking zone.
Left side.
It's happening.
Clear left.
I overcooked it.
Oh, go,
On
go, on.
right.
Unlucky,
Clear
unlucky.
right.
Oh gosh, was that a bit of contact? No.
No, it's fine.
No harm done though.
Who's this behind?
It's the guy that let us through.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, letting him know that we mean business, so. He looked a bit scrappy on that lap as well, so. This is tense, chat.
Bit wide.
You're hassling though, he's under pressure. Ooh, we braked early there. You had a nice run out of this last time, you just need to pull a bit better in this lower gear. I say you're entitled now to that piece of tarmac.
Car left. Clear left.
Nice move. He's had to wait. He will come back.
Okay,
as
head down now.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Nice one.
You've got a better exit than him.
Whew.
Nice one.
Let's just solidify it now. Yeah. You're much better.
Sorry, Zen, if I'm using too much fuel.
I see you, Connor.
even with you fighting, you're quicker than Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, the guy behind, by the way, is quite bad in low gears, so I think we'll just drop him now.
Incident in Senna.
I'm
We think
checking
it
it
might
out.
be
Senna.
Checking it out.
Accident.
Tremblay is
There's
facing the
somebody
wrong
leaving.
way. He's stopped. It's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Don't worry.
The gap behind is now
You'll
0.7.
see it. You'll see it. So just crack on.
P11. Your
It's
last
all good
lap
now,
time
it's all
was
good
at
now.
139.23.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Just crack on. Just Tremblay causing absolute carnage. I think the 777 car may be. Yeah. Watch out. 777 car is 2 cars up the road, and by all accounts, it's just a menace.
Right, the guy ahead of us is
We're way off our
Thomas.
pit window, aren't we?
You
There we-
mean-
As in, you want to pit to avoid traffic? Yeah, we can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got me.
You just
No,
have to deal with the apocalypse here.
You're fine. We're seven laps to go.
Morton with the claps out, Priest overtakes. We're gonna ride on board with the group ahead just to check if it spontaneously combusts.
It's Mr. Hewitt, though.
Yes, it is Mr. Hewitt who's been
He's on the-
entertaining,
He's
shall
on
we
the
say.
he's on the grass at the moment.
Oh, blimey.
I think what he was doing is he was letting the car ahead of us position-wise through, but in a very random and impossible to decipher way. Yes, Morton with the claps out for the overtake.
I'm not even going to ask him to be nice to us.
He's cut the
Incident
chicane.
in
No.
Wall of Champions.
He's cut the chicane. You probably saw it. I think
Cars.
I feel like we should open comms to him and just let no.
I don't know whether to.
That last
Yeah,
lap was a
Andrew, he's
138.80.
very bad on exits.
Yeah, I can see him.
So don't try and do it in. Do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a little bit of time behind. Don't worry.
The gap to
Yeah.
Thomas
I'm pulling away,
ahead
aren't
is
I?
increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds.
That was when I actually brake properly.
nervous moment in the chat, everyone. Thanks for 60 likes. That's one of the highest we've had in one of these Sunday iRacing streams. We're glad you're enjoying it. It is a great race.
You are still 1.1
Yep, I know.
quicker.
Oh gosh, what has he
Ease
done
off.
here?
Don't hit me.
I just say crack on,
No,
crack on,
well
crack on.
clear.
Oh,
Superb, superb. We'll just ride aboard with them, see if he causes any carnage. Yeah, he is a liability, unfortunately. Right, well navigated. Good job.
driving in a BUKC rookies race.
I
Sorry,
think-
rookies.
I think what we,
Tremblay just ahead, just caught the wall on the exit of a hairpin, so he may have damage.
Yep.
I think what we need to do now a little bit is bring back the fuel situation. So we don't need too much fuel saving. Just
Yep. Just a bit of short shifting and lifting and coasting.
yeah, exactly. Hey Zen, oh, you got a downstairs. I know you moved places recently. That's very exciting to have a downstairs. And Zoe's got the same talent level as me. I think Andrew put it quite eloquently. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being slow. Everyone here is relatively slow because it's not top split and everything. And
That lap was at 139.
but just try and be
0.48.
consistent.
Actually, I've just done it now. I'm going to crash.
Yeah. I'm happy saying it because I'm out. I've done Western.
My hands are so slippy, I might even put my gloves on.
The gap behind is now
I'm running
1.5
unprotected
seconds.
this evening.
Alexander Koss is, I think, probably last in the race. So, do that information what you want. Hey, Baz Racing Vapor. Yeah, I agree. Completely agree with you, Baz. Possible exit of the hairpin job.
So my crew chief is back.
Oh, nice.
On your right, clear right.
That is not the way you let somebody through.
Right, next up the road is Tremblay for the 8,000th time, but you know how to get past this guy. He's just drifting into the wall there a little bit.
The guy who had just lapped just braked. It's like, no, again, that's not how you let somebody through. You just ease off the gas.
Hey,
Don't
Danny
jump
Smith.
on the brakes.
Hope you are. Good to see you again, Danny. John Shaw's, it's obvious he's DUI, driving under the influence. Well, they are Team Happy Racing. Oh, this guy, that's an early break for Tremblay. And I think David Thomas ahead is about to hit some interesting people.
Well, looking at it, we've got Tremblay, Yallop, which we saw earlier.
Oh, Tremblay, where are you going?
Yes, hello.
He's letting me through.
Yeah,
Car right,
fair play,
clear
Tremblay.
right.
Woo! That had banana skin written all over it.
Let's just see what we got on the fuel situation. 4.6 laps.
Yeah. Trying to eke that extra one out.
You're back down in the 38s.
PT, by the way, Andrew did a 40.7.
Samuel, I'll let you have it in the hairpin.
Uh-huh.
So the pace is very good, and I think this race is going to come back to us on strat.
Take the right side.
P6 is pitting now. They are going to be short, so they're going to need to do another pit stop. That's Connor
Mr.
Botting.
Botting.
Yeah, exactly.
There's an incident in the hairpin.
I'm checking it out. It's okay, just slow cars. It's David Thomas for position. I think came a cropper with a back marker. Baz Racing Vapor, even though BMW is quite boring to drive, it's very twitchy in low gears. I just really enjoy driving the Ferrari. I don't know why. It's the car I enjoy the most in iRacing. The GTE is very similar to the GT3 as well. If someone's picking up iRacing new, if you're watching, and you want to pick up a GT3 or GTE, I can recommend
the
it.
one.
Leading the pit
Yeah,
lane.
get a dedicated series as well.
You're
Like,
into P10 because Connor's still
this
in
might be
pits.
Connor
10th
Bottom
position.
exiting. I don't know. No, it's not. You're okay.
No, he's still in pits.
I thought someone was exiting pits there.
Yeah, somebody did, but he's the car ahead.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. So we're getting closer to end of stint now. 3 laps to go or so.
Botting actually still in pits.
Bosworth, what are subscription fees for iRacing? You rarely have to pay full price. I think I've made a video on this, by the way. There's a video somewhere on this channel about how cheap can I go iRacing. I think you can get 4 months for like $3 or something like that. Very, very cheap. The only thing is that you get better introductory offers than renewals. So if you know for sure you want to do this, I would go for a longer subscription with a discount. If you don't know,
Right side.
go for that really cheap one.
Clear
$3
right.
or whatever.
The gap behind's increased to 3.9 seconds.
That's worth a thank you,
Who was that? Dobos.
Davos.
Baz makes a good point. You looking forward to the new Ferrari 488 Evo? Yeah, so is this car going to be replaced then with the Evo? Because they are releasing a new Ferrari. I don't think it's that different. I guess I am looking forward to it. It's the first time I'll really be able to understand a car upgrade in terms of like what's changed, because I understand
Okay,
this
I'm
car
going to
pretty
have
well.
2 more laps, guys.
Yeah, and Dirk is in the pits. You remember Dirk, we were racing him. He is going to be
Yep.
short as well.
P9, you've
Looking-
just done a 138.48.
Do you say you think you're going to be short?
Yeah, I'm going to be short here.
Do you want to Hail Mary it with the saving?
You've got 2.7. You're not going to be that short, are you? You're going to get another lap out, and it's 1 hour free till the. By the time we're doing pit stop.
Yeah.
As then I was looking at the Beamer Kireth. The BMW was very good this season, but they're probably going to nerf it. For handling wise, there's a reason why when I do endurances, I often say I'd rather do it in the Ferrari because it just.
Ooh.
Right, let's check out the fuel situ. I agree. It does. It seems to have slightly getting away from us. We're 2.3
Yeah.
now, but I think we can still make it with a bit of lift and coast. I think we can still make
I've
it.
got to cut down how many cars this does.
Yeah,
Doesn't.
get it down to 20.
Zen saying we need some
Or whatever it was
huge
before.
lifts.
Yeah.
The leader's pitting now.
I've put draw 20 in the pits, draw 20 in the cars. It's
Yeah,
enough.
nice lift there. So we're 2 now on my screen.
Yeah, you're not going to get 2 laps out of it.
I think we will.
There's a car exit in the pits.
We'll have to call it next time around.
That was
I'm ready if you need to.
139.14. Sector 2 is
Jim's saying
1.2
this
off the
way.
pace.
My hunch tells me we should really try and get this.
Okay.
Because if we pit this lap, yeah, there's no way David's going to make that up.
Yeah, but hang on, if you pit this lap, we're talking 1 lap of fuel. I could save 1 lap of fuel in
is
a
now
stint,
leading.
surely, even if I turn the engine down.
No, it's more because of white flag, I think.
Yeah, you've got to give yourself a little bit of access.
I'll turn the engine down.
Potentially, I've never ever tried that. Potentially, white flag can be a whole extra lap. Worst case, best case, it's nothing. Well, let's see what
What were
happens.
we saying? 5 at the final chicane, 4 at the hairpin.
Them saying huge lifts are worth it.
You're reeling
Better than pitting.
Thomas in. The gap is now 3.9. There's an incident in the hairpin.
Yeah, it's a cluster here anyway. So
Yeah, we're going to lose a load of time as well. 3.4 on fuel as I come out the hairpin. 3.3.
Right.
3.2. 3. Well, yeah, we're not going to make this, guys.
Can somebody check the...
it's your call, Andrew. Your call.
Yeah, coming in. Box,
Okay.
box.
We gave it a good shot. We're going to be under the hour post this pit stop. So
Right, we've got full tyres and
Look out for the pit
full
speed
tank.
limit. Engage limiter.
He's
Okay.
about 3/4 of the way down, isn't he?
yeah. He's. You'll see him. There's no cars on the way.
Fuel and tyres ticked.
I believe
Yep.
so.
Everything is tight. We're going to do the rears as well.
Yep.
Unlucky, Andrew. You're very close there. But the pace was absolutely mega.
Whoo!
Right,
Yeah,
so am I
not bad
better
for the...
lifting or am I better short shifting?
Don't worry. For the first 5 laps, don't worry at all.
Yeah.
Just get out there, get in your rhythm.
Right, I'm in.
Right, Zen.
Not a bad run for a first team race, since Sebring?
Yeah, let's get our claps out for Andrew in the chat because that is a mega stint. I think when we look at the laps, they'll be very consistent. Yeah, and they are.
Try to swap over.
By the way, guys, the leader is pitting now, I think.
It's good to know in a way. So that means he's
Yeah, but how many
got
times does he have to tell us?
59 minutes for the leader to do on a tank. He should be going to the end.
Guys, do you have any information on when the leader's pitting? Just so.
Oh, is Jeffy Jim going a bit crazy?
You got limiter on, David.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Oh, bit of tyre smoke.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Right, just take it really easy, David. Like no. I think surely, chat. Surely we're good on strat. Coming out the pit is 58.5 minutes. There we go. All the claps out of chat. Great job, Andy. All the claps.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, the leader's pitting now.
It's a long pit for the leader, isn't it?
That's probably the biggest group of people who've ever seen me bob around on iRacing before.
Nice. Yeah, I got a question earlier in the chat. I didn't want to, while it was all tense. Someone was saying like, "Who's the best teammate you've raced with?" The great thing about iRacing is it's just every race is so different, and you just can't predict how it's going to go. I'm really enjoying this evening. This is a lot to play for. We don't know what's going to happen. We feel good in the strat. Oh, for God's sake!
What's happened?
The leader's pitting now.
I'm not getting these.
I didn't get it after the last one, and then my crew chief went, "Leader's pitting now." I was like, "Yes."
Right, Poop Daddy confirming. Yeah, right, we get it. Right, just bet it in.
track temperature is falling. It's
Nice.
now
Don't worry.
38
Dave.
Celsius.
Easy, Dave.
Don't worry about it. You hit the cushion bit, I think. So
I'll tell you what that was. That was too busy lifting and coasting.
Yeah, that's what I found initially. Just drive your normal race at the
10th
moment.
position.
Let the tyres come in, let the car come in before you start worrying about that stuff. Because you're right, it throws you off when you've not done it before.
yeah, don't worry about pace or times at all because track conditions and everything. Let's just get round and bedded in with feeling comfortable. Marcus, can we adjust the strategy because the leader's pitting now? Yeah. I'd love it if one day we'll be the leader and everyone else will be hearing us pitting.
Can anybody go for the fastest lap?
David, think about fastest lap right now.
That wasn't a dive bomb.
Bent Spoerl, hey guys, Binotto said Michael Schumacher. Mick Schumacher. Did you read that as well, Andrew, like Michael Schumacher?
Yes.
I'm old school like that. That weirds me out.
What's that?
Binotto said that Mick Schumacher should be in the Ferrari by 2023. What are your thoughts on that?
He's going to need a really good year next year for that to happen.
Yeah, he's not. I kind of think back to when Leclerc was in the Sauber, and Leclerc.
The thing with Mick, and he's done this throughout his entire junior career.
The gap behind's increased to
Shut
14
up, Jeff.
seconds.
I don't care. He really comes on in his second year. So for me, I'd keep him in a Haas. He's not doing any
There's an
damage to
incident
his
in
credibility
Senna.
at the moment in a Haas.
P10.
Keep him in that team. Keep him in that environment, and watch him rock it in his second year in a car that Haas have, like, you've got to remember, Haas have completely binned off 2021. They'd binned it off even before they'd got to Bahrain pre-season testing. Their focus is on the new rules for 2022. Now, they're basically trying to do what Honda/Braun were trying to do did do in 2009, and Red Bull to the same extent. There's probably going to be a lesser success with that because everyone's had a bit more time to deal with the new regs because they bumped them back a year because of the pandemic. But Ash should still be in a better position, I feel, next year to be a bit more competitive, and keeping him in that environment that he's familiar with, I think will serve him better than, say, moving him to Alfa Romeo and then trying to get him in a Ferrari. If Binotto said that, I bet Sainz isn't too impressed about that.
The one thing I'd say about it all is Schumacher will be in a Ferrari, we know that, at some point. Whether Haas will be even there next year with the rumours of Andretti...
The team will still be there and Mick will still be there. They'll
imagine
just
that
the other one.
Andretti with a Schumacher
The
driving
fastest lap for Molina, 136.74.
Yep. Just careful of the off tracks, Dave. That's 2.
Yeah.
Right. P9 is pit exit now. Might be, not many miles away.
Yeah, no, we're picking up the off tracks. It's turn 3.
They won't need to do any more pit stops. They've gone very long in the course. Impressive.
There was an apex there somewhere. I was just missing some seagulls. Turn 8.
Good reference.
Turn 8, P6. Apparently gone off.
Poop Daddy sold on that theory.
He's
nice.
going again.
The car ahead is low.
John Shaw saying F1 is so boring now. It's not so much the driver in the car now. Plus, I can't take to Hamilton since he's gone into politics. I disagree on Hamilton. I think he's a breath of fresh air.
Right side.
It's always been the car. Sorry to disagree.
Still there. Clear right.
That's why it's called Formula 1.
Bence, do you think 2020...
Jacques Villeneuve won a title in 1997 not because he was the best driver, but because he had the best car.
No, the best Villeneuve ever drove was 98 in Williams.
Yes. No, I'd agree with that. That 98 Williams was a dog, and he managed to get some podiums out of it. But
was that the red Williams?
That's often the case.
Yeah.
Button, for example. Button's best year was not 2009.
No, it was 2000 and when BAR finished second.
No, I'm thinking the year where he beat Lewis in the McLaren.
The gap to Anthony
11.
behind is
And
now
he was
6.1 seconds.
genuinely in for a title fight until...
Yeah.
No, that was 2010, wasn't it, when Vettel crashed into him at Spa?
Yeah.
What was the year Lewis really lost his head and he started sharing
When he
telemetry on
started hitting Massa.
Twitter? And yeah, he was hitting Massa every week. Was it 2011, 2012? It was 2011, wasn't it? It was the
11
second year.
because he was in the championship in 12.
Yeah, it was the second year of Button and
P10.
Hamilton together. So, but again, that it's not just Formula One that's like that. World Endurance Championship, for example, it's where the future of work in Le Mans as they try and BOP everything to keep everybody happy could be a bit interesting. There's an argument that it's not proper because
No, because the cars
the team that builds the best car and builds
There's an
the best
incident in
package with the
turn 9.
driver as part of that, because they have success, gets pinged.
Well, that's why they mess around on qualifying day, isn't it?
Yeah. Having been round long enough to remember when Schumacher was at his most dominant, the parallels are unbelievable. And I remember as a 14, 15-year-old back then thinking, this is boring. Michael's won again. And it's, the sport goes through its phases. It only, within a decade, probably has 2 or 3 good years, if that, where you get a driver in one team versus a driver in another team actually going for the title.
On your left.
Yeah, just claim it. Nice
Clear
done.
left.
Thank you, Mr. Thora. That was
Right,
good.
chat. Fuel situation as we go over the line is going to be 32.7 or 8. It's bouncing.
Yeah,
So let us
95.3 litres.
let us know if we need to make it to 33.
The guy in front is low.
Do I need to push my pace up any?
Ned,
No, you're fine.
No, because
You're
I'm
very
short
good.
shifted.
You're
No.
very good. 139.0 last
Yeah.
time around.
and I wouldn't worry about the pace at all here. It's going to come down to I think keeping it clean and picking up positions and strat. Mr. Medique, Kireth, I don't understand what there's a 2.47 mean on the I rating. That's your safety rating. If you're still in rookies, I think you need to get that up to 3 or
3. Yes.
And
3
you-
from rookies to D.
And you get promoted next week, I guess, because is it?
You get promoted straight away.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. And then for any further promotion, you can get fast tracked if you say you want to go from D to C. If you can do your 4 races and then get 4.0, you can get fast tracked up. And then as long as you're at 3.0 or higher at the end of the season, so a lot of people will be looking at this now as we finish week 12, you then get promoted if you're 3.0 or higher. And you've met all the requirements to move up and get promoted for the following season.
To throw something out there on F1's boring and all that, what you got to remember is we go back to 97 or even longer. The cars were, one, less aerodynamic. Remember, these new rules were voted in by the teams, by the drivers, because they wanted quicker cars. When we all know you don't want a car that sticks to the ground for good racing. You want one you can make mistakes in. These are on rails.
It is not in the interest of an engineering team at Red Bull or McLaren or wherever it may be. It is not, and it's the same with the new rules as well.
Yeah,
It is not in their interest to make their car easy to overtake.
exactly. Also, you've got to remember that the rules used to be made by the FAA. Here's the rules. You build a car to them. That's it. And then the teams wanted a say.
Yep.
So the teams all get a say, and exactly like Andrew just said, they jump in and go, we don't want to be overtaken. The other thing is the field is spread by, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds?
Yep, which is
This year.
nothing in relation to, when if I go back to I started following Formula 1 in '96, I was a big Damon Hill
Yeah.
fan, and you had 5.5 seconds between the front and the back of the field,
Was
and
Jacques
still
Villeneuve,
22 cars.
opening round of 1997,
Car
took
number
pole
55.
by
That was pretty funny.
1.6 seconds or something
Yep.
from his own teammate. Then my rest of the field, who were another half a second back. So that's third place over 2 seconds off the pace. He'd be
The-
16th now.
The gap to
The one
low in
big
front
thing
is now
that I would say is the
6.1.
problem with Formula 1 now, and this is because of the rules of you've got to do so many races with your engine. The cars are too reliable.
Yeah.
They are not pushing in the race itself anywhere near. I mean, I know Lewis came out to say, "Oh yeah, I pushed the tyres so hard." They
Yeah,
were
he
running
didn't.
5 to 6 seconds slower than the qualifying pace from yesterday
Sector 1 is
on
1.2
a
off the pace.
circuit that's 70, 75 seconds long.
Incident
That
in
is
turn 6.
just that for me is the problem with Formula One today. They need to be, and I'm not saying, oh, they need to be
Car in front
pushing
is
flat
low.
out for the whole race, because that never happened back in the 90s either. I know some pundits like to say that it did when they were
Yeah.
racing, but no, that's not true. They'd never. Probably the only example I can think of, and it is a famous one, of someone pushing absolutely flat out qualifying pace lap after lap after lap. And you know what I'm going to say here, David?
Hungry
98, Hungry 98, and Michael, when he did a 3-stop because he couldn't overtake round the Hungaroring even back then. And he did something ridiculous like
One of them crashed in
35
front of us.
qualifying pace laps in a row to make the strategy work and win the race. So
Well,
we
remember
need to
what
get
the-
somewhere in the middle.
Do you remember
Yeah,
what
but
the
so
rules
they
were then
jump
in
up
terms of
and flip and then
tyres?
to deal with
You
happy
had
life.
practice sessions,
Yeah.
and then after
You had a
practice,
warm-up.
you chose whether you
Yeah, me
wanted
too.
hard or soft tyres.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
And for the weekend, you'd have hard or soft
And this
tyres.
week my
So
normal
you'd often
teammate's not
see
here, so we jump back down.
McLaren
I'm
on the
like, son
hardest
of a,
and
we're dealing with happy life
Schumacher
again.
going
P8
really
is
slow.
P8 is
I'll stop
crashed in the
soft
pits,
side.
gents. Just
Yeah.
not like P8 is crashed in the entrance to the pit lane
Okay.
Oh dear.
in the Lambo. That's going to be a position for us. And obviously they're pitting now anyway.
Hmm.
I mean, I can see my pacer in 38, so that's fine. How's the fuel looking?
The gap to
bear with me,
behind
'cause
is now 10 seconds.
That'll be on it.
P9. That lap was a
So we've got 29 laps worth of estimated at this present time. 86.2, 86.2. Made that 86.0, 86.0.
Hey, Chef Boy. Hey, Julian. Welcome along. Welcome back to the stream. I'll play the welcome song in a bit. I know people like
well,
it.
Fastest
well,
lap for
less
Sol,
than the
136,
numbers. Are we going to make
0.62.
it?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Poop Daddy saying I'm sat in an F1 lecture. I love it. And Morton, never seen Kireth this silence. I love this as well. It's like the best stream for me.
Basically, what we'll do in future is Kireth will start the stream. You'll all tune in for him, and then me and Andrew will just talk.
Yeah.
Rant and the old men
Congratulations,
for
Team Happy Life. Yet again, you fuck everybody up.
I guess Don's not happy.
That's worth a clip, isn't it?
Dear.
Should we find them? Where...
The monetization. Where's the monetization explosion? Because it just set off.
That was so good. Where is team? Which team Happy Life? Is it?
Incident in the hairpin.
I
It looks
don't
like
know.
Lancaster.
On your left,
Drawn
clear
in
left.
by
Well
Chad
done,
there.
mate. That was the 777 that we were just getting by. It's
No, it
Chad.
wasn't. It was 111.
Oh, it was 111. Oh, they're all too
I
similar.
think
Welcome
he
to
deserves a
iRacing,
thanks,
Ross.
but I followed him in.
The gap to low ahead is now 4.3.
Oh, good news! Good news. Zen saying fuel right now is good,
Hey.
and we're in the top 10, and we don't need to pit again. I'll tell you what, chaps. David's
Bring
looking
it
really
home.
good. Yeah.
Bring it home.
Let's not be a champion.
And we're still catching Steve.
Yes, welcome along anyone who's new to the stream. I will welcome you in the customary fashion. Hope you're enjoying it.
In Happy Life spins. Whoop.
Yeah, we gained a free position there because the Lambo ahead of us binned it into the pit.
That's
So
a
had
new
to like do a
fastest lap for
5.10.
Sol, 136.51.
But they're now, they're now 6. They must have done like a kind of a splash and dash or something, with a very short pit stop. They're now 6 seconds behind us.
Oh, Don's gone.
Dom left.
Don's gone.
Hairpin.
Hairpin.
Yeah, they're fine. You're clear. Just someone being a bit slow.
Fuel is good, everyone. 68 likes. Oh my gosh. If you do have a like to
69.
give, 69.
Excellent.
Hashtag YOLO or something. If you do have a like to give, we could actually make 100 likes on the stream, which I don't think we've ever done on a
The
Sunday
leader is
night
just done,
iRacing stream.
136.56.
the lead-
This is just GT3s, Julian. Just GT3s.
Yes. Oh, your sound isn't working on the what? Hang on. Bear, that is. It's just. I've been doing these all night. I've been doing these all night.
Wasn't sure what was going to happen into the chicane then. I've been fuel saving, thought I'll go deep for one lap, and didn't think it was going
Gap
to stop.
to low ahead is now 3.0.
Oh shoot! I needed to add this. Oh, dang! You haven't been getting your music all night. You little thing.
The car ahead is low.
Right. Do you get something now, chat? Do you get something now? Oh.
Welcome, Stephen, mate. 2.7.
To the Kireth car channel.
How you doing?
Patrick Pierce Flannery says that Team Happy Life are streaming on Twitch at the moment. They're an absolute liability, Patrick. I don't know if you're in this race.
A lot of traffic
going
ahead
on?
of you, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
Take your time with them.
That Steve's still behind him in the green.
Yep, Steve is still, he's similarly just holding back. The blue car is really slow. 144.0 last time.
Subscribe to Kireth
This kind of Sky Birmingham City blue, as
One at
opposed
the
to the
front.
Coventry City blue.
Oh,
the one in the
so
middle.
One in the middle.
We love the penalty system.
There we go.
behind is now 5.9.
Kane Motorsport.
Looking really, really, really good, David.
Oh yeah! Just make your intention clear to where you want to go.
Go right. Clear right.
Nice, 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 nice. Nicely
And
done.
clear.
That
Then-
deserves a thanks.
Yep, will do.
Don't try and push it too hard to catch up with Steve, because I think you just got the natural pace anyway. We'll catch him.
I think I've raced Steve before in a VRS. The name and the livery seems familiar.
So is 26 laps going to get us there, then? Do we think?
Yeah, if I need to start pacing it again, let me know.
I think this rate is good. I think this rate is good.
Yeah, taking your time through the traffic does actually help,
Yeah.
of course, on the fuel saving. So.
P9.
P4 is in the pit lane, but they're quite a way ahead. They're rapid. Interesting to see some people pitting now.
So yeah, Scott Harris' pace is a bit all over the shop. Hopefully he'll just
I think-
hold
yeah,
his
yeah,
steering
yeah.
open. He's got bent wang, so he'll probably be straight on the
Yeah.
slow on the straight, I should say.
Marcus Webb, I watched F1 since I was a kid. I'm 39 now. The years I grew up with were amazing. I stopped watching when they brought in the 3 grooves in the tyres. Ruined it for me to watch. I started watching again 2 years ago. Because I think they got the right balance of car progression and race competitiveness. But that's my opinion. We all have our own. Yeah, we all have our own opinion about that.
Yep.
And that's the beautiful thing.
Left side. Clear left.
Nicely done. Oh, I think we've overtaken P4.
P8. That lap time
Take the
was
left side,
138.21.
I think we've overtaken P4. They must have had a big problem. They're still in the pits.
Yep, confirmed. Muffin tops.
I don't even know
Chasing
where
down
they
since
are
the
now.
Very start of the race.
Yeah, they're just
Good
chilling.
evening, Mr. Maximum.
Nathan in the house. Nathan, when are we going to get you on iRacing? I know you have iRacing.
Yeah. Do it.
He
Nathan,
has it and he doesn't use it.
Nathan's only got Le Mans. So when we go to Le Mans,
Guest appearance.
yeah, that will be a guest appearance.
Yeah, the blue car's
The
pulling
driver in
over.
front of us is low.
Right, Zen's going to post
Thank
every
you,
5
Vicarious.
minutes.
Yeah, definitely a thank you to him.
Yeah, I've been racing Vicarious quite a few times this week. He's always very clean.
Right. What a topsy-turvy race this. Do you remember the start when
Saying
we
that
were,
Vicarious just nearly went into the back.
we were facing the wrong way before the start? That could have been Interlagos all over again.
Mm.
We could still be in the pits now. Well,
The
effectively.
gap to low ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Yeah, looking really, really good, David.
Gav has asked the $1 million question.
Ooh, David, you're so close to that wall.
trying to catch them off at the same time. It's like Lando Norris and the Wasps all over again. So, what was the $1 million question?
Who's the greatest F1 driver of all time?
I again don't think you can ever
Truly
do
so,
it.
because the sport has changed so much, and the skill sets to do so have changed so much.
I mean, you've got to remember these cars stick to the ground like something chronic.
Yep. If you put a gun to my head, Gav, I would go with Jimmy Clark.
With a gun to my head, what would I pick? Not that Apex.
Focus on the driving.
I think you've got to go back that far, haven't you, really?
Yeah.
Because you don't have all the electronics helping.
The thing for me is Jim Clark. You focus on your driving. Is because like when you're trying to equate drivers for points, I saw a points table. Oh, the greatest point scorers in championship. That's an irrelevant stat now because they've changed the points to 25 for a win. It's percentage of wins for me. Percentage of races that Jim Clark entered that he won and won in cars that he simply should not have won races in, and then applied that skill set over various different formulas as well.
139.00.
Watch out, pit exit.
Sadly,
left. Clear left.
That's who was P3, P4 coming out of pits this there. So watch out, they may be quite quick. You know, if Jim Clark had not died, and that was the kind of sad nature of the sport at the time, I think you would have gone on to see Jim Clark I think he would have equalled Fangio's 5. And who knows what else. So for me, with much respect given to Schumacher, to Senna, to Hamilton as in our current era, Jim Clark for me.
Can't disagree with it. Current era, and I'm a huge Lewis fan. I've watched him since Race of Champions or Champions of the Future or whatever it was called, sponsored by McLaren. I'd still say Schumacher just because what he did with Ferrari.
Yeah.
You know, Mercedes, they took over a team that won the World Championship in 2009. The team was there, they're successful. Ferrari hadn't won for 21 years.
1.3.
And he took them from
Ferrari in
midfield.
'96 were almost getting to where McLaren are now.
Yeah.
Still a big team, but haven't won anything for a long time.
Well, wasn't it Schumacher who got him? Even Irvine got him a 95 car and just went, "This should have won the title." You know, Schumacher said, I would have won the title easily in the 95 Ferrari.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to say you weren't when you've just been employed on a multi-million-pound contract. But...
So people come in on the chat. Gary saying Fangio, John Shaw saying Barry Sheen. Well, you can't go Barry Sheen. You can't go John Surtees though. If you want.
John Surtees is a very good shout.
Yeah.
Very good shout for the he's often forgotten in the discussion of the greats of Formula One and motorsport
P8.
because he was the only one to do that feat.
Yeah.
In that period of history. So John Surtees is a very good shout.
Julian actually, going
much missed.
John Surtees. John Shaw's saying Mansell. I think you can't really compare them. Like when you talk about the era of people like Jim Clark and going back Fangio, or people like Sterling Moss, Brabham, it was kind of a different era of what was required. You know,
just keep an eye out on Furner behind David because
I'm probably going to let him go.
This guy was
fairly
P4,
quick.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I think fuel situation seems like we're okay, and I hope. Unless we need to make 21 laps, in which case we're not
I'd let
okay.
him go, mate. I'd let him go. We've got 3.7 to the next position behind.
As
so.
Lewis said to Nico, if he gets anywhere near me,
There's an
fair
incident
enough.
in turn 1. It looks like it's Lancaster.
Nothing to worry
Sector
about.
2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's being a little bit too racy for my liking.
What, the guy behind?
Yeah.
I would.
Doesn't look like he's getting that close.
Keep going through this next section of corners. On the next big straighty bit, just give him a lift out the throttle.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And if you've got a pass left button keyed,
It's kicking off ahead as well, so it's going to get pretty tasty here.
It's one of the dumplings, so actually no, cancel
It's
that.
Chad
Keep
again.
going. Yeah, keep going as you are.
It's helped us, Cyrus.
It has a bit. He's way behind you.
This is a very, very tense moment of the race. If you're new to the stream, by the way, let us know if you want the story of the race so far, and we can provide that to you.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit too racy. Keep going, because you've obviously got Steve under pressure now. Fuel is okay. Fuel is okay.
You sure we don't need to make that extra laps then? That kind of worries me, because we're not going to make 20. Although I guess we don't need to make a full lap for white flag anyway, probably. Yeah, good job,
Good
David.
choice, mate. Good choice.
He'll now batter into Stevie.
Just too late on the brakes for me.
Yeah.
He's pissed off about something. He was in 4th place at a long pit stop. He might have
Really?
hit 777.
How many laps behind us is he?
The gap to low ahead is increasing.
At least
It's now 1.3.
At least one, I don't know.
2.
So he's not worth fighting.
Yeah, it's not worth fighting with.
Grandad Sim
got-
Racing, I'm new to iRacing. How do you get
Fernandez
teammates for
has
this
just
race?
been
It's the best thing,
disqualified.
honestly.
There's an incident in turn 4. Yellow flag.
is out. Let me check it.
Fernandez DQ'd. Wasn't Fernandez
Okay,
winning the race?
drivers left. Whoa.
Good call, good call, good call, good call. Good call there, good call.
Thought that was going to close.
Yeah.
He's turning around now. It's cleared.
P29.
But the only reason I chose right there is because they had gone right, so he'd stopped.
Grandad Sim Racing, I would say just join the Discord. There's one in the link to this description of this video, but there's loads of Sim Racing Discords. And I guarantee you will find it.
Yep.
Hairpin.
Fernandez DQ'd. This is a part of the race where we might
Clear.
start seeing some DQs.
I mean, this is one thing with iRacing. The main reason I got it initially was I watched Andrew and Howard doing Sebring. Was it Sebring? Yeah.
Sebring we did earlier in the year with
And I was just like, I've got to get some of that.
Not that Banksy.
Was that the 12-hour one?
Banksy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just special events. Slow car ahead of you. Oh no, it's Steve. Just been offline for a minute.
Right, let the Funa. Don't want to get that wrong. See what he does here.
29 minutes to go. Zen for your calculations. 56.4. 56.
Clear right.
You're
On
clear.
your right.
Well done, David. Well done.
Still there.
Yeah, he's going to back out
Clear
surely.
right.
Nice.
Yeah, he did that quite well. I thought he was going to turn in on me.
No worries to Grandad Sim Racing. Let us know if you do find a team. It's always cool to know who's racing together. Great job so far, David. Looking really, really good.
If you think Dave's doing a good job, and I'm sure you do think Dave's doing a good job, subscribe DW Media if you can. DW Media.
Very smooth.
What, me or Andrew?
Andrew.
Bit of
Sweet.
plug-in this week on the
You're
WF
reeling
Sport
low
Media
in. The gap
accounts.
is
On
1.7
there
seconds.
may be a date change, so
It's
that you'll
pretty
see at the
slow
moment
through
that
Wall
the
of
next
Champions.
100 iRacing round is scheduled for Wednesday, but because of the Season 4 updates, we're taking a poll at the moment to see if we push it back 24 hours just to give everybody a bit of a chance to get things updated. But there will be another iRacing Club 100 round this week on the DDMM channel. We will be at Zandvoort. We will be in the MX-5s.
Zandvoort.
Just a quick one. Is that the old Zandvoort? Or?
It's the old Zandvoort, yes. So
Oh.
Son's big boy banking.
I wanted that to turn 3.
Yeah, I think you'll see that updated in due course.
Hey, Steve Marcus, I think it might have just been YouTube
You've
closing
just done
the buffer again.
138.13.
Hopefully it was just a lag where it just like brings you back as close to possible as where we are in time.
Lambo's a bit slower
Hey,
ahead of
Baz,
you,
if
mate.
you are. Yeah, this looks like banana skin level. Yep, sensible.
Where's Steve gone?
He's up the road.
Oh, he's lagging.
Yeah, it's popping.
Car left.
Lagging.
Clear
Oh,
left.
that was
Nice,
a big lift.
Nice.
I wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, nice. Gav says Andy should do voiceover. I think it would be great. Well, you get lots of commentary over on the Double Dash Motorsport Media channel. If you want some more of that.
Next weekend, Club 100 Racing. I think we'll be on the Alpha Live channel. We've got sprints commentary down at Bayford Meadows.
It's like some real world motorsport.
Yeah.
Double dash on the comms.
Yep. Myself and Howard. It's actually been a while since we've commentated on something together.
Ooh.
Yeah, good idea.
Car right.
I would just burn
Clear
it
right.
slowly.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
And let this guy through if he goes for it. Behind, I would say.
7th position.
Poop Daddy's still on lap 4. You're in for a crack of a race, Poop Daddy. Yeah, Granda Sim Racing. Let us know what your setup is, by the way. Always interested to know people new to iRacing what setup you've gone for. Danny Smith saying Andrew sounds like he belongs on the radio or commentating BTCC, lol.
Oh, thank you very much. If you know any radio stations that are willing to pay me, let them know.
Oh, this Lambo is going to be a pain.
Take your time with this, David. Take your time.
And also with that Bayford stream is I'll be there behind the camera.
Yeah, he's going to let us
So-
all
Left
through.
side.
So if the camera works rubbish, blame
Clear
me.
left.
Okay, that's helped us out there. Contact
Contact
behind. Don't worry about
behind!
it. Don't worry about it. Keep eyes forward.
Has he
Keep eyes
disappeared? Did he
forward.
disappear as well? Or did he immediately
Yeah.
tow or quit? Or rage quit?
Take your time. No threat from 9th behind.
P8 is no longer your concern.
Be
Really-
more Steve's concern in the Shadow Realm.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Fafnir saying Andrew legit better than Crofty.
Ah, stop it.
It's
now.
all coming in
Stop
now.
it.
Left side.
You're very
left.
Did you
kind.
realise I'm a commentator too? Come on.
You're the driver at the moment, David.
Yeah,
so-
you drive. Focus on the road, man.
Sorry, jealousy.
There's still 25. It feels like the last 10, but there's still 25 minutes to go.
Yeah.
What?
The gap to
Yeah.
Anthony behind is now 9.4 seconds.
I think
Just done a
Zen. I think we're behind, mate.
139.07.
We're 16.1. With 16.1, I'm a bit concerned about Dar's fuel situation.
We're 7th.
Correct.
Hey, Loopy, welcome along.
I
Welcome
don't know
everyone to
how,
the stream.
but we are.
I was going to say, we just popped up into P7.
Whoa!
That's fine, don't worry. Chill.
Welcome to the Kireth Car channel.
So, how are we doing on fuel? Have I pushed it too far, or...?
I don't
we'll
like
get
it,
back to you on
but
that
Zen
one.
likes it, so I'll defer to the team at Brackley on this one.
No, if I need to do a lap of fuel saving, that's fine. I was just pushing a bit harder because we were catching Steve, but he's gone, hasn't he?
Easy.
Haley Pete. Marcus, yeah, search DW Media for
Low in front is now
David's channel.
4.4
He'll pop it,
seconds.
a mod will pop it in the chat, no doubt. Baz, I've been on iRacing 10 years. Wow. 10 years on iRacing. Congratulations. You must have seen it evolve. And still after all this time can't get enough of it. Absolutely superb. If you are new to the stream and you do have a like to give, we're trying to get to 100 likes on the stream. We're on 75.
This
We've
guy's quite quick.
Never got to 100s.
Yep.
He came out of the pits
doing what you're
recently.
Smash that like button and subscribe to Kireth Car.
How's my pace compared to Steve?
It's all good, mate. 44.4 across the lines then, 44.4.
The car in front is low.
Lancaster's just got disqualified.
Your pace is really, really good, so you don't need to improve it to catch Lay.
Oh, 37.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, that's true, Zen. I'm checking later than you wrote it. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, I'm just like, oh, this could be a good result for us.
David, that was the fastest lap for us as a team.
David, this is James. Seriously.
Yeah, Andrew didn't go quicker because he wants his payment, whereas I'm just like, yeah, love it. I didn't even feel like that was that quick.
I want my safety rating. Well, you know, the track conditions have cooled. You know, tyres are enjoying it. I'm only kidding. No, this is good pace.
Yeah.
And you will start reeling Steve back in because Matt's about to get into his slipstream. You're about to get into Matt's, and it's all going to be good gravy.
Basic Ollie in the house. How is your holiday going, Basic Ollie?
Dude.
The main man.
Yes,
That's
P7.
too cocky. Where's P5?
You calm down, you.
Yeah, don't. P5's 16 seconds ahead. So
Oh, so he is reachable.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
think about it as reachable.
Oh no, one car at a time.
Basically, Ollie's got Chloe on the drinks. You've gone to an all-inclusive. Ollie, I
41.3, Zen. 41.3.
keep calling you by your full name, Basic Ollie. Mr. Basic Ollie.
Yeah, let me know with fuel because I've just done a 37.6.
Yep.
You're reeling low in. The gap is now 2.0.
I want to double check when
You're
Low
slower than us
pitted.
through Wall of Champions.
Low, so we pitted right on the knife edge on lap 72. And Low pitted on 70. Yeah, no, they're good. They pitted a few laps
P7.
later. So, yeah. TCE Team India. Did we gain a position? Have we always been P7? For a while?
No, we
done
have
that
gained
one,
another
okay.
one out there. We don't know how.
we
but we'll
keep
take
gaining
it.
them. Okay.
What's the gap behind?
Yeah, well...
A long, long way.
15 seconds.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
Ooh. Ollie, all good. Thanks, everyone. Already burnt for your game. Well-deserved holiday, Ollie. You've been hitting the iRacing hard. So if anyone doesn't know, but you probably all know, Ollie's been... There was a change to one of the iRacing series for the last few months where they made 6-hour races, 24-hour races every other weekend. So they could basically do the Le Mans 24 hours, even though they weren't really meant to. And Ollie did I think he did every 24-hour race.
Jeez.
And having done a few 24-hour iRacing races myself, like, they're draining. So congratulations to Ollie. Congratulations to Chloe for supporting Ollie through all of that. That is an intense achievement.
He hasn't seen his credit card bill.
For iRacing?
No, that Chloe took.
Oh, yeah.
She's been out on the drinks every Saturday night.
Yeah, has its
All the
perks.
takeaways.
Has its perks. Ooh.
Right, Kireth, I've got us as there's 12 laps to go.
Yep.
So 1,164 seconds divided by 98, 11.87. So 12 laps to go, and we currently going halfway around this lap of 12.4
Okay.
laps with of fuel remaining. Checking it out.
Yeah, I mean, David's not doing 98, so he's
Clear.
doing 97s.
So
Zen,
I'd say, Dave, just keep at this nice steady pace. What I will do next, Kireth, is track where the leader is.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Do the old... How many laps actually to go?
I don't want to alarm anyone, but Zen's getting slightly agitated, saying we are slightly behind fuel, small lifts.
Okay. That's fine. I have pushed it a bit to try and catch back up.
Looks like Gruneberg might do the job for us. He's hanging around there. Oh, I'm tense.
I'm just going to keep my eyes on the leader, Kireth, and work
Yeah.
out what this
What's happened in
situation.
That last lap was a 1:37.44.
my hunch is
That's
it's
your
not.
fastest lap today.
My hunch is I'm not liking where the leader is. I think it's going to be a long last lap, but I don't really know.
I also don't like my pace. It's heading towards 36s.
Yeah, your pace is too quick, David.
The gap to low ahead is now
The
1.8
leader
seconds.
is barely in the 36s.
Yeah. You're a hero right now, but don't put it in the wall,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, I won't put it in the wall. I'm quite comfortable, honestly, at this pace.
Someone can clip that if it goes wrong.
Right, leader crossing the start-finish line now. 17 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
Oh, David!
Fine!
11
near it.
laps. 11 laps to go.
Chat, let us know. Do you think David's going to crash or not? Just yes or no. I want to know if I'm getting unduly concerned here.
Yes, we are short. We are short, mate. We
How-
are short.
How short?
How much?
I will tell you when you cross the line.
F.
Is it 11 laps after this?
Yeah, you've got 11 more after this.
Okay.
Oh, so we're not massively short.
Yep.
Nice lift in there. Basic College only fans. That is the exclusive content. That is the real top tier access.
You're 0.6
That
of a
lap
litre
was a
short, mate. 0.6 of a
1:37.76.
litre.
Good consistency.
That's
Keep them coming.
Yeah, and all he's saying, David Hughes Plum's will cause understeer, so doing a mega job in those circumstances. I am concerned about fuel, in all seriousness.
I'm basing that, Kireth, on 3 litres per lap. So we were at 32.4. You know, Jim with his old estimated laps can be a bit wobbly.
Another message from Brackley. David, we have unspecified vibrations. We need you to lift and coast and prevent Zen from exploding. I get more nervous. I don't know if anyone. I get more nervous watching than driving, because in driving it's in your hands.
Well, just to say, like another 77 driver did, or should I say Max said at Silverstone one year, I'm close, I'm going to push him. I'm just trying to get him in
Bit of
slip.
short. Yeah, try and get in his slip, and then a bit of short
15
shift as
minutes
well
left,
once
that's
you're in the slip
15
if you
minutes.
can. That'll help. So
Okay, that was the 15 minutes.
Steve's going to be sweating
The
right
gap
now.
to low in front is now 1.7.
Yeah, Steve, by the way, pitted later. They would have had deliberately would have had to underfuel. If they've made it marginal, they might be very close.
I need him to have a go at him. Somebody
Okay, mate,
private
that's,
message to
yeah,
96.
you're point,
say big
0.7
shots.
So
short,
far, sector
David.
2
You're
is
0.7
0.5 off the
short.
pace.
So you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, literally turn around. We... Right, Zen says we're actually good on fuel, it seems. So I don't know what's going on. I'd be a rubbish chief.
Fine.
Right, lap cars ahead.
Breathe, Bono, breathe. My tyres are gone.
And actually, that's a good point. Can we have a moment in chat, please, for the souls of anyone who played the Bono My Tyres
Oh,
Are Gone
P5
drinking
in
game
trouble,
today?
P5 in trouble, P5 in trouble.
Where?
You can probably see him. Black Lambo. Can't do faster than the 140.
front.
Yeah, heading into the hairpin now. P5 in trouble. Old Dylan Moore. And Dylan Moore's going to get DQ'd anyway. He hasn't swapped drivers. P5 are getting DQ'd.
Brilliant.
That's the position for us.
The guy ahead is
Short
low.
shift.
Now we
Keep
just
that
got to
short
get
shifting.
Steve. Point is, we're at a nice distance behind them to get a touch of slip, and if they crash, we're all right.
Keep that short shifting up. That's good work.
Right, Zen's calm. Okay, I like it. This is tense, chat.
Hey, 20 car, I'm going to battle with the
Keep
car
that
behind me.
short
Thanks.
shifting. You're getting better. That was a good lap. Okay, you're back to 0.6 now.
Yeah, well, P5, what is he going to do here? This Lambo's in dire straits at the
Take-
moment.
Take it calmly.
If you just joined us, chat, this is P5, 6, and 7 on the road right now. I'm seriously stressed out, to be honest. Oh!
Just watch the off tracks as well, Dave. Just watch the off track.
That wasn't one.
Lambo was very, very slow on the straight down.
My
to the
commentator tingles are telling me that these two are going to have a bit of a oof. So be calm with them. Oh, Steve, you lucky boy.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
It's okay. It's
Clear.
okay. It's one of the meme cars. Right, let's see what happens here.
Okay, so you keep an eye on it. I'm just going to go back to the leader.
Yeah. Welcome if you need to stream it.
Eric, we're in a battle. The car's behind you. What are you doing?
To the Kireth car channel.
The guy in front is more. The gap to Anthony behind is now 14 seconds.
Didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah. Nice.
I think he did that. I think he did it on purpose.
I don't know, to be honest, mate.
Great move.
But
Keep
let's
it
just
up.
drop him now.
There's an incident in turn 7.
I'm checking
Looks
it
like
out.
Turn 7.
Victor.
Yeah,
Turn 7.
there's a car in the middle of the road.
What, here?
Just no, just keep going and
Yellow
stay
flag.
left.
Keep your wits
Keep
about
going,
you,
stay
mate.
left. When you see it, you will see it. And go left. He's
Oh,
towed.
he's
Towed.
towed. Are we looking on fuel?
Tyson, let me know when I can
Back,
breathe
yeah.
again. No breathing till the end of the race. There's 11 minutes to go.
Okay, 7 laps. The
Pin.
leader.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
The gap to low ahead is now 0.7.
Has Steve done a driver change?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
good.
So it's his for position.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, David. 7 more laps after this
Come
tour
on,
of the
keep digging.
circuit.
10
7
minutes
more
remaining.
laps.
10 minutes.
Nice. Here's your. That's your fuel kind of at 10-minute check.
Yep, you are almost there, mate.
P6.
So I'll just keep sitting in his slipstream. Keep that pressure on. Keep him sweating because he's helping you on fuel.
How far's P4 ahead?
Too far.
A long way.
Do you want to? Does somebody want to check if any of them are going to get DQ'd?
I'll do it now.
Because it'd be less of a. I'll take less of a chance with this guy.
The leader, Molina, is pitting.
Oh, leader's pitting.
Yeah, he's way ahead. Don't worry about him.
Okay, that may change the situation for us.
No one else is going to get DQ'd ahead. Yeah, they're doing a very small splat. They've just missed it. They pitted
Yeah.
like a couple laps before us. In fact, they're oh no, yeah, but they're too far ahead because they've lapped us.
Kireth, are you back on David? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm on Dave.
Cool. I'm just gonna see because the leader was like on 6.5 laps worth of heads white was 7. So I'm just gonna try and recalc and see if that means it's now 6 more laps to go.
Ooh.
Breathe. It's all under control.
Yeah, so the situation, Andrew, I see it. We're not going to get 7 laps now, so we just need to hold 6, basically.
Yeah. And hey, leader, you're miles ahead of everybody. Can you just back off and reduce this race length by 1 lap? because it's really close now.
Well, according to mine, I'm on 6.2.
You're wasting a lot of time here.
You
Get your elbows
just
out
keep
and
doing what
force
you're
the
doing.
pass.
Keep sitting the slip
They're
through.
slow through
Keep
Wall
short
of
shifting,
Champions.
doing all that.
He's gone very
10
deep
minutes
here.
of fuel
He's gone
remaining.
very wide. Yeah, let us know more about your holiday, basically. Ollie. I'm jealous of a holiday. I want to kind of know what people's holidays are, what people are going for, what's in vogue.
I'm off to Wales in a couple of weeks.
Is that
track
all
temperature's
inclusive of
decreasing.
cocktails?
It's now 26
Nah,
Celsius.
it's me Airbnb-ing it up for 8 nights.
Okay.
There's an incident in the hairpin.
It's okay.
We'll
You
go
can
down
see
to
it.
Llandau, have a big crunch, and then yeah,
Ooh!
tour around Wales for a bit.
Now's your chance, mate. If you want to do it,
Yeah, but can we do it on fuel? I've got 5 laps remaining.
screw the fuel. Let's do it.
Go for it.
He's all over the shop.
Okay, leader is going to do 5 more laps. So 5 more laps for you, David.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do you get the slow down? That's all right. Try and
You'll
try and
need
ease
to give
it.
back the time gained.
Don't worry about it. You got the pace to catch up with him. Don't get a penalty for it.
Car ahead is also very slow.
Let us know when you burnt it.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Gone, gone, gone. It's gone. Is it gone?
No.
Okay, that's all right. You will get that gap back. So
I just took too much of a first curb.
yeah, that's fine.
That's all right.
The gap to low ahead is
But surely
increasing.
that saves
It's now
us for fuel now.
3.1 seconds.
It has.
Yeah,
Just keep doing what you're doing.
masterful.
Basically, what I'm asking is, have I got a couple of laps I could push to close that gap back up?
I think you push as much as you want now.
Yeah.
Because we were quick enough even with short shifting.
On your left.
Nice, nice,
Thank
nice.
you, very nice.
Clear left.
Right, sub 3 seconds to our man Steve.
I thought you were going to say a sub 30 minute.
Dropped a length and a nice note to 26.
Oh, nice.
For that was all right.
Well, it says, weather's good, clear beaches, several pools and great food. Only complaint was wearing no mask on the plane. Yeah, I took a couple of flights with the mask. It's
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
very nice though. Very, very nice. And like I said, very well deserved.
One way to stop myself getting a slowdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a great job now. I think you are good on fuel. 4 minutes 38 to go. We'll keep an eye on where the leader is. You are closing in on Steve.
Yeah, your natural pace is a second a lap quicker. So your natural pace, you'll be within slip very quickly. You've already taken a huge chunk out of him in the first sector.
Leader is mucho chilling. We'll confirm whether the race length is reduced by 1 in a few moments.
Right, his end's cool on fuel, so approval now to just absolutely slam it.
Push. We can get this guy.
Even crew chief's on it now. Yeah, you're taking a huge amount of
Car
time
in
out
front
of
of
him.
us is low.
The car ahead of Steve is one of the meme cars. So we're on the ball with the meme car now. That's David behind there.
Okay, mate, confirm the race length has reduced by 1. 3 laps to go.
The gap
3
to
laps to go,
ahead
and
is
you're
now
on
1.9 seconds.
3.2 over the
Your
start
lap time was at
1:37.
1:37.43.
And yeah, taking a second out of him that lap. So one more of those and we're in slip. They need to try and do it in one lap. We've got a couple. Well, he says David driving well here, good lines, calm head with decent pace. Exactly what you need to finish an endurance. The team has worked really well today, I think. Let's try and just get this job done. You thought about what you might want to do when you arrive, David?
Thanks, Alex.
Not sure yet. Depends on this traffic.
Oh,
That's 2 minutes left.
Two of the meme cars. Two of the meme cars coming up.
If anybody wants to message him and say, I'm coming.
Right side. Clear right.
Alright, so we've got 2 after this.
2 more laps. Yep, 2 more laps.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, no need to overdo it. At your pace, you will get there.
We'll get the sniff. 2.3 over the line. 2.3.
That was a 137.91. There's an incident in Wall of Champions.
Don't worry about it.
Might be Anthony.
Don't worry about it.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Who's in front of this?
It's another meme car. It's the 333. And
This
then you've got a good gap up ahead.
This is a bit like modern day F1, isn't it? All coming down to the last few laps.
Okay, unless fuel's struggling or somebody spins, leave us to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I want this bastard. Followed him for far too long.
Sixth place. Incident in Senna. It looks like it's Ortega.
Last lap.
Heads up,
Last
there's a car
lap.
rejoining. One more to go.
I think he's got us.
No, keep your head on.
Keep going. Alright, keep going.
There's an incident in turn 8.
Good on fuel.
Sean, excellent racing. That was fucking awesome. I have to conserve fuel.
No, he's got us too
No,
far clear.
just make sure we do last
Keep going.
chicane.
He could run out of fuel.
Fuel lights just come on.
You're good on fuel.
Nice job, guys. Good race.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Hey, I tell you what, David.
Great
that
job.
is the best race I've seen from you in the last year. Really good.
Looks like
0.1
P3's
of
gone
fuel
off there.
left.
Turn 4.
Ah,
Dude, that's a
P6.
hell
That's the
of
end
a
of the
drive
race.
there to finish
We'll
that
get it
off.
next time.
Hell of a drive. I think you used that right driver to finish it as well. You had me nervous, say a lot.
Oh, we're not even going to make it round. I'm out of fuel.
We hit the checker flag, that's the most important thing. P6, everyone. Do you get your claps out for
a proper old
David?
school Formula 1 points finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell you, but P4 had an instant last lap. They kind of dropped back down a bit.
Yeah.
We weren't close in the end. And great battle with Steve's team, to be fair. This is really what endurance racing is about. So we qualified, I think, in P6, possibly. Spun around before the start, facing the wrong way at the Wall of Champions. Somehow didn't get a total like last week. Went down to about P23 or something. And we worked our way up to P6. It's a hell of a drive. It's been one of my most favourite ever endurance race, actually, this one.
About to pull over. We got literally nothing.
No donuts.
Can't even do donuts. Got no oil pressure.
Take a look over at the chat, David, and see all the claps out, because that was a hell of a finish. And great job, Andrew, as well. I think we worked really well as a team today. Oh.
Wow. Finally.
That's got to be worth some subs. Surely.
Yeah, make sure if you enjoyed that you do the quadrant. You can like the stream, subscribe to this channel, and subscribe to Double Dash Motorsport Media and DW Media, who no doubt will be in the chat. All of them will post their links. That was one of the best ever race I think we've ever done on this channel. And it is a tricky track as well. You're very close to hitting the walls a lot of times if you want to be fast. And the pace was good.
I was actually feeling really comfortable throughout that, except for the bits where you were going, ooh.
Credit
Good
to the
racing,
setup
Brandon.
as
Had
well,
fun
because
too.
that was a really good endurance setup. I felt
You were
one of the
super
best
fucking clean,
I've
dude.
driven with.
Yeah.
Same to you.
It was all kicking off. We had the meme cars as well. People kicking off in the chat. Busiest chat I've ever seen. I think, David, you're going to get quite a significant amount of driver racing here because...
Yeah.
Hopefully. But I did have a lot of X's.
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. Yeah. Thanks, everyone in chat. Ollie, Gav again, Tyson, Pete Daddy Zen, Zoo, Ronald, Baz, Mr. Finch, Fafnir, Julian, Grandad Sim Racing, Bosworth, Marcus, Bill Jones, Morton. Thank you so much, everyone.
Just noticed we finished where we started.
We did.
Yeah.
113 is what I'm seeing on the iRating boost for yourself, David.
Oh, I haven't flipped back to have a look.
Onto SDK.
Should we have a look?
There's been some big one. Blimey. Moving chicane, by being a moving chicane and just bobbing around, our fella's nearly doubled his iRating. He was
Yeah, but how low was his iRating?
248. He's now gained 174.
Right, let's have a look at the start chat. This is what
I'm
kicked off at the
up
start.
25 on my iRating and up 0.17 on safety.
Yeah,
you've gained 24 and Kireth's gained 23.
Nice.
Oh, SDK's talking rubbish.
Thanks, everyone.
I will take it.
Daphne, we need a Kireth Wall Flinch compilation. Yeah,
Oh my god, I've just seen my fastest lap. I didn't realise it was going that quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, just the start of the race, honestly, I this time I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't know what he's doing.
So Kireth did 35 laps, I did 37 and Andrew did 36, so we could tell he wasn't fuel saving. Instant points most by me was 7. Kireth got 6 and Mr. Maffa got 0.
Oh, yeah.
And the average lap times, I did 38.3, 38.9 for Mr. Maffa and 39.9 for Kireth. So the track obviously got a bit quicker as well, because that's just crazy.
This guy, I swear, he very nearly completely ruined our race.
And he's got a no Punterino sticker on the back as well.
Honestly, how we got out of this as well, I do not know. I just kind of made a break for it. There was some Moses situation going on.
Just to pass comment, the leader, his average is he's a 4.86 safety rating and 2,832 I rating. His average lap was 38.0. He did 70 laps. That was Molina. His teammate, safety rating of 1.9. 925 I rating. Did 32 laps and he did 38.9 average. So he got into 37.6s, but he's actually his average is just a bit quicker than Andrew. That's carried. See if there's anyone else like that.
And we did a really good job on the fuel, by the way, because I think without the fuel saving we did, we wouldn't have made it.
Oh, we wouldn't have made it.
Because in the end,
we had half a lap.
Yeah. If that, I think we're 0.3 or something, perhaps.
Yeah, I conked out well before I stopped.
Yeah. So thanks everyone in chat as well. We raced together in these races. What an enjoyable experience at Montreal. I think it was right not to start from the pits, but it was always going to be difficult, I think, to be in the outside lane. Because if someone tries to attack you into the chicane before the start line, then if they understeer a little bit, it's difficult to work it out. Bass says iRacing is so much more exciting to watch, whereas GTS is full of anxiety. There's plenty of anxiety in this race for me, to be fair.
Just looking at the fastest lap of the race, it was a 36.5 by Molyneux on lap 105 of 109.
So he went. Didn't he stop it? He stopped at the end, didn't he? Didn't he stop at the end as well? He literally put the softs on.
He must have just gone, yeah, well, you know, rub it in a bit. He won by 1 minute 29.
Yeah.
And everybody else was lapped. We had one person behind us who was on the same lap. And they did a fastest lap on lap 105 and fastest lap on lap 4.
Yeah.
But they were averaging 140, so we were quicker than them.
Something I also want to see is the... Oh, that was close. It's the big crunch. I think that was lap 9, it seems. So
the flipping.
Yeah, because I think in hindsight I should have gone to the right. Let's play this at full speed, chat. So we're sitting here in P12. I think this is it. Let me know, would you have gone left or gone right in like a split decision? Marcus came for the racing, stayed for the leader is in the pits. Yeah, iconic.
I think the leader's still in the pits.
I have to say, this is another reason why I like doing the endurance races. That is a much needed.
Oh, you know what? I know what. Actually, the way the Ferrari, Actually, I really want to know because I remember I did go to the right first of all. We'll play it in slow mo.
Yeah, you might have been able to get past on the left actually, without getting a -4, but
I just never really know kind of how close.
The initial, I'm just seeing it on the
above.
replay, like 27 seconds behind.
Yeah.
I think if you'd not gone to the right initially, you would have been able to get through on the left because the angle would have been better.
Oh, that could have been a race ender right there. I wonder how did that develop? What on earth has gone on here? Oh, the Ferrari's the wrong way from. No, well, the Ferrari's been What is the Ferrari doing? Did the Ferrari just bin it?
One of the meme cars involved as well.
I think the Ferrari just binned it. Oh yeah, the Ferrari just bins it. It's in the middle of the track. Oh.
And gets harpooned by a meme car.
Yes, that was a big one.
Oh, how did he bin that?
He also got on the curb, but there might be less grip.
Yeah.
Did he have an opportunity to say?
So it's not even a meme car, but hit him.
Several cars. It was the white. Was it white Mercedes?
Yeah, white Mercedes took him out.
Wow.
Thanks, Julian. Gav would have gone left.
Well, on 82 likes, make that 83 because I hadn't liked it yet.
86.
85.
87. Come on.
Whoa!
Come on, more likes, more likes.
Can we get to 100? Yeah. Seriously, OP. I'm going to play this super slow mo.
Like button and subscribe to Kireth.
You got to feel bad for the AMG that comes steaming in there, can't do anything.
Yeah, he probably could.
No.
You just seen how big it was.
Yep.
Now what I want to see is what happened behind us.
I prefer these. Why am I still Division 7? Oh, it's because I'm C class.
Oh, we hit the wing. We hit the wang. Actually, to be fair, it was
on the wang.
To be fair, it wasn't actually that bad. I think at the time goes very slowly. but in terms of like what we actually could have done, it was. Oh, but we got damage from it, didn't we? We got like 3/10 lap damage. Hey Andy, hope you well. Keen Brennan in the house. It's easy to analyse these things afterwards, but it's just instinct in the moment. It's just a game of luck. Yeah, I completely agree. I do like to try and... I do like to analyse my instinct and see if I need to recalibrate. But the reason why I didn't like the right is because there was an AMG like upside down on the right.
Yeah.
But then that no longer became a problem, and then the Ferrari kind of was rolling left. I didn't foresee the Ferrari rolling left. Didn't have enough brain space to work that out.
Looking at our pace, and I'm looking at top split just to see. We might have finished top 20.
What, in top split?
With our pace, yeah.
Considering that I don't think any of us did like much practice around here, I think we just worked well as a team, to be honest.
Yep.
Us three in chat is a genuinely a really, really good combination.
Dwayne Stoddard was in top split. He finished 30th. Going back to what we did before. He did an average lap time 38.4.
Yeah, I agree, Andy. Hey, Paul. Hope you are. Let us know how your shop is going. I saw that your esports shop is open. Thanks, Morton, for the support today. Good to have a Danish driver in the chat.
I'm actually proud of that.
You should be very proud of that. You were
Does it say anything about our fastest laps? Was that set on lap 98, 58, and 8? So all the 8s.
Depends how much you read the tea leaves, I think. But you were going very quick at the end. We actually tried to slow you down because we were worried.
I was worried about the fuel. That's why I had to keep backing off. But if I hadn't got that slow down, we would have had him.
What was, for example, the third fastest lap in the race?
In our race?
Yeah. Because I think excluding the leader, I think you would have been well up there.
Leader was 36.5, then second did a 37.357.
That's slower than yours, isn't it?
So that's slower. Yeah. We did a 0.241. So,
I think you're fourth fastest. Oh, it was a 36.7 down in 13th place.
Or
that was the aggressive person.
5. What was I? Yeah, 5. Yeah, because there's a 37 flat down in 19th. 6, 7, 8. 9th fastest time.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Very, very good.
I've got a feeling the track must have got quicker because, mind you, you had less traffic. I mean, Kireth had all the traffic, didn't he?
Yeah, but you're basically
came down a little bit. Temps came down a bit.
Your pace at the end was basically right up there with everyone. So, and that's the reason why we finished where we did, because the pace was good. I can't believe that
I've got a door to get out of in a minute. Don't make me head any bigger.
Right, we're gonna have to wrap up the stream pretty soon. Oh, sounds like the shop was good. Great to hear, Paul Stanford. Really respect what you're doing there with that business. Trying to get more people involved in esports and sim racing is great to see. So is next week the kind of crazy week in iRacing? Is there not an endurance race next week?
We're at Bayford anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know what this calendar's like.
It's week 13, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't think there'll be an endurance on this channel next week. Well, I think us as a 3, we should try and do another endurance in the future.
Definitely.
And dare I say...
It's a 6 hour. Is it 6 hour? KRT Le Mans?
It's a 10.
Is that Road Atlanta?
I think we're going to have several teams for KRT Le Mans. Quite a few people. It's mid-October or early to mid-October. I want to say the 10th for some reason. Well,
let us know in the Discords and in the comments if you want to see if there's any particular races that you think would be good combos if you're up to date with stuff on iRacing. But we'll definitely try and go again. I think this was just a really enjoyable stream, and when you're working well as a team, and that's 4 of us 3 drivers and you in chat, it's just good fun. But it is 9:30 on a Sunday evening. Unfortunately, the weekend in Europe and the UK at least is ending. But like I said, it's been a really, really enjoyable stream. Andrew, David, any final words for you before we go to the ending page?
I think on a DDMM perspective, midweek, Wednesday or Thursday night, we just need to confirm when the Season 4 update drops, or data is dropping. But we have got another round of the Club 100 iRacing Championship, which I believe, Kireth, that you will be racing in. Are you signed up for this one?
Sorry, I zoned out. Is that this week?
Yeah, this week.
Yeah, Thursday's better for me because I think I voted for Thursday because I quite like to do GT Sport FIA on Wednesday.
So yeah, I think that's going to be that Thursday. The link to the stream's already posted up on the DDMM channel, so give that a subscribe, press the notification bell and all that business, and you'll get all the news and notifications as to when we're going live. We've got a lot of sim racing on the channel coming up over the next few weeks. Club 100 vlogs when I actually get around to editing them as well. So yeah, if you can share a subscribe over to DDMM, that would be really well appreciated.
And just quickly, my little plugs. Next week on Tuesday night, I'll be on Apex Racing TV on the YouTube channel for the GT Trophy at Laguna Seca. So that'll be a fun one. I think it's an hour-long race. No radicals to commentate on this week, so
There's an incident
I'll
in
be
turn
off
3. It
with
looks
Andrew
like
commentating
more.
on me, whatever day
There's an
that
incident
night
in
might be.
turn 5.
And
We
then
think
the
it might
Club
be
100
more.
at Bayford on Sunday, which
Incident
real world
in turn
racing.
6. It looks like it's more.
Are you guys doing
There's an
Apex?
incident
Are you doing like an
turn
IndyCar
7.
championship?
Looks like
I saw.
it's more.
The IndyCar Championship is over on Crest Autosport. I'm not 100% sure whether I will be able to race in it at the moment. Let me just find the details very quickly.
There's an incident in
Yeah, I might.
turn 8.
I want to do a bit more American style racing and iRacing, for lack of a better words.
Well, we had like a practice season last year, earlier this year, sorry, and it was good fun, but we only had about 10 of
The
us.
hairpin. We think it
And
might
then
be
final
more.
race, we opened up to the whole world and got about 20, and it was a good race. But we go to Homestead, Phoenix, halfway through the year, Motegi, Indianapolis, Texas, Richmond, Kansas, Nashville.
There's a big pile up in turn
Another
8.
trip to Michigan, Kentucky and Chicagoland in the IndyCars, and that will
There's an
stretch
incident
from
in Wall of
15th of
Champions.
September
We think it
to
might be
the
more.
8th of December. So, but not every week, and it's £5 season entry, that is, but it is broadcast, so that's where the money's going to.
Very, very nice. Okay, so
Incident in
lots
turn
of
1.
sim
Looks
racing
like
to look forward to
more.
across the various channels. I'm going to mute
There's
the
an
Discord
incident
shortly.
in
We'll go to
Senna.
the
Looks like
end
it's
screen.
more.
Thank you so much for joining today. It's very, very enjoyable to do these iRacing endurance races, and I feel like we're still, all three of us, and I think people watching as
There's an
well,
incident
learning a lot
in
about
turn
iRacing,
3.
and
It looks like it's
we're only going to
more.
get better, and
There's an
I think we've got a
incident
good
in
foundation
turn
to build
4.
on.
It looks like more.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to go to the
Incident
members
in
page.
turn 5. We think
I
it
hope you
might
have an
be
absolutely
more.
superb rest of your Sunday evening and a great
There's
week
an
next
incident
week.
in turn 6.
As we start
Looks
to go
like it's
into the
more.
autumn, lots of stuff happening on the Kireth Kart channel as well. A karting video coming out tomorrow that I really hope you're going to enjoy. But otherwise, thank you so much for the support. I'm going to head on over to the lovely members page, if I can find it. I've lost it. I've got it.
There's an incident in turn 8.
Have a
It
great
looks
Sunday
like
evening.
more.
I'll see you all next time.
There was a wild ride. I know at the start you were curious, but my goodness, that was fast and furious. All the intensity we had, we've come to the end. Now that's too bad. But the energy threw books off the shelf, and we hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. We will go all the way. It's not about the trend. Keep going now. Keep going till we reach the end. Till we reach the end. If you had a good time being part of this journey, and the thrill is now making you thirsty, if you want to keep seeing the action, then just drop us a like so you can come back for more. If you're new here, we welcome you with a smile. If you like what you saw, just hit subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in to see Kireth Kart, and join us for the next part. Hope to see you again.